What's up? What's up? What's up? We're live. And how is everybody today? Good to see you. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Come on in. Have a seat. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Give that room some time to fill up. Tweet this out and move from there. Alrighty, guys. One moment here. Be patient with me. Just trying to load it up. Hey, Danny Ray. What's up? Thanks for being here. Be right with you. Miss Robin. There we go. What's up, Robin? Danny Ray, how are you guys today? Can you hear me okay? Let me know. Anybody else that's back there, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Give it some time for the room to fill up a little bit, and we will get started, guys. All right, Cecilia. What's up, Cecilia? How are ya? How's everybody doing today? Let me check my volume. I'm sorry. It's this microphone, I'm telling you. One second. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Okay, how does that sound now, guys? I'm doing okay. Celia, thanks so much for asking, hon. Austin. Uh oh. Special occasion. Ron, motherfucker, what is up, my brother? I don't ever see you in the morning. What's up, brother? Broken, yes, my friend. Welcome. All you guys, thank you so much for being here. All right, Robin, good. Yeah, I have to adjust this microphone every time I use it. I'm sorry, guys. I am doing good. Fingers crossed. My equipment's working okay today. I don't know why, but it is. So I'm not going to question it. Welcome, all of you guys, to having an early lunch with the Dago. No pasta here, though. Forget about it. No, I had to go late because I had a doctor's appointment this morning, so I apologize. Good deal, Mr. Ron. Yeah, I had my coffee. I'm shaking. I had so much coffee this morning. I had too much, so I'm drinking tea now. So what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? How was your night last night? How was your day yesterday? I haven't talked to you guys in a few days, so a couple of days, I should say, at least. Let's catch up. Let's catch up in mustard. Aha, bum. Yeah, whatever. Not funny. Not funny. Yeah, I have to say I'm a bit of a cornball. So what's going on with y'all? Give me the 411, guys. What's good? What's bad? What's new? What's old? What's good? What's bold? What's going on? Bring it up. Let's talk about it. I have nothing new on Summerwell, so I will not be talking about that today. Um, Again, I want to apologize for my last stream about that. It was a horrible audio, so I apologize again, guys. But soon I will have something. Soon, I hope. My appointment was great. Everything went well. So we're good for that. Oh, yeah. I knew that was going to come up, Robin. Twitter is Twitter. Twitter is the soap opera of the social media world, so we all know how that goes. Twitter is just Twitter. I am going to say right off the bat, for this stream at least, anybody that was in my stream the other night, um, that I didn't say anything then, and I probably should have, but I was kind of uncomfortable with that situation. I didn't know how to approach that. Um, but Pennywise, which by the way, guys, Pennywise will no longer be coming in here, nor will he be with any of us. I'm sure you guys saw that. So that's just to clarify. But he made a comment in here that, like I said, it made a few people uncomfortable. Okay. He used a phrase that hasn't been used in 30 years, and we're beyond that, so it shouldn't have been used anyway. But it brought out, it kind of ripped the band-aid off of an old wound, that brought up some old stuff, that I guess you could say probably should have been dealt with again, to begin with. So I don't know how it was dealt with back then because I wasn't around, guys. So I can't really speak on that. Yeah, I know, Robin. I know, and I want to apologize. Like I said, so was I. I was speechless. I didn't know how to approach that, and it was in my stream, so I take full responsibility for it. And I apologize to anybody that heard it. It was just, there was a couple of people in here that said that they weren't bothered by it. And I'm very close to them. Bowza and Pookie said that it didn't bother them, but I know it did. I know it did. If it would have been said directly to either one of them, I would have said something right off the like. That's just wrong. You don't speak that way anymore. I don't speak that way anymore. My kids don't even speak that way. So it's done. It's old. I get maybe some people were raised that way. We'll leave it with that. But you have a choice to make your own decisions in life as to what you do and how you deal with your everyday life, and that's where you have to make the right decision. And I'm sorry, but that's the wrong one. So I don't support any form of racism whatsoever. I absolutely detest it. My oldest child is um, she's half white, half African American. So they're right there. Will tell you why is one of the reasons, other than the fact that it's a wrong thing to do. And we've grown beyond that, so far beyond that, guys, that it's just not the way to live life now. We're better than that as a people, and we should be. And here's the thing, guys. Hey, Debs, welcome. Here's the thing. One second, I have to fix something. Sorry. Here's the thing. Sorry about that. I'm almost 50 now. Okay, quite a few of the people, my followers that come in here, are around my same age. Okay, and growing up, at one point in time, I'm pretty sure that we were beyond that when we were in school. So there's no reason for any of this nowadays. Okay, none of it whatsoever. And I'm not just saying whether it's black, somebody saying the N word, this, that. It goes for all races, guys. I went into a stream for somebody else. I'm not going to say any names. Twice I've done it. Where a gentleman was, what's up, my brother, Mr. Papa Jack. Um, I went into a stream. In fact, Popper was in that same stream with me at one point too, and was you know talking to some younger people that were talking and acting in a racist way, and I don't like it. I didn't like it then. So I made my comments, my suggestions, and walked away. But that's just to say it doesn't need to be anything anymore. It doesn't. You know, it's in the past, guys. Let's move on with society has moved so far beyond that nowadays that I don't understand it. I don't. I don't understand, somebody that's Mexican being called the names they're called. I mean, it, honestly, the name I go by is I'm Italian. That's a derogatory name in a sense for um, my ethnicity, but it's always been a name I was called my whole life through school and everything. So that's why I chose that name, and it's a joke. You know what I'm saying? So Um, but it's nowhere near as derogatory as what like the N word or when Mexicans are called the names they're called or Latinos or anything like that. That's just there's no cause for any of that. None of it. I'm sorry. So I'm speaking what I believe on that, and I'm going to leave it be with that scenario. And again, I want to apologize to anybody that was here that could have been offended by that that night. Like I said, Robin, she was on panel at one point, and obviously she's spoke how she felt. Again, I was kind of floored. I didn't know what to say because it was such an old term, and I didn't think that there was the possibility of that there. Because again, when that other stuff was said, which I did go back and look at, and I have to speak on the fact now that I do now see what was talked about. I didn't know about it because I wasn't around. So, um, I, people say it, I guess. I don't. I haven't said it. I've never said that. I refuse to let people say it around me. I've taught my children not to say it. Again, my oldest child is half white, half African American, so we don't put up with it in my household. So there's that. But are you working proper? Oh, it was a stream I had the other night, Tara, when um, something had gotten brought up about a person, and it was a joke to begin with. It started off that way, and then Pennywise had made a comment and said, "No, this person dates has a colored." I think that's how he said it. Has a colored boyfriend or something like that. And yeah, I know, Popper. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. And it kind of, I could tell it kind of froze a little bit of everybody in here. Nobody really knew how to say, and then somebody said, "Hey, bro," like made a joke out of it. Um, actually, it was Pookie made a joke about it and said, you know, "Were you from 1965, Penny?" Like they don't say that anymore, and I kind of let it go for that from that point because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to react to it right there live, and of course, the next day it was some, like I said, it ripped the band-aid off of an old wound, and it's been rolling ever since. So, we are no longer affiliated with him. He will no longer be in here, as I said. Our beautiful evil queen Morticia made a post on Twitter, and that goes for all of us, me, Morticia, and I'm live, so I just figured I'd speak on it since you guys are here. But me, Morticia, Big Popper, Rachel, we're just that's our decision, and that's where we're at with it. So, yes, ma'am, I can do that. I can do that. One moment, please. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it this way. I don't care. Hold on, Morty. All right. Wait. There you go, dear. Let me go in and get out of here for a minute. It's the moment, everybody. Oh, here we go. Can yeah, any mods deal with that for me, please? Thank you. The link is in the chat, Morty. Go ahead and click on it there, hon. You're welcome to come up too if you want to, Popper. I know you're working. I don't know what your scenario is like, but you're welcome to if you'd like. What's up, Broken? There she is. Now she's looking hot today too. Check that out.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, my dear. How are you?
All right. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us or hear
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Okay. Can everybody hear her? Okay. I
Trying
hear
to.
you. I hear you clear, loud and clear, honey. You're fine. Um,
All right. So
there, there we go.
I just wanted to jump on and say a couple things real quick, and then I'm gonna be done with this. Um, I wasn't in your stream when all that went down with uh
Right.
Pennywise and Flockavilli, whatever, Nikki. Okay. I wasn't there,
No, you were
but I
gone.
don't appreciate her insinuating the shit that she's doing and pulling on Twitter, right?
Yes,
I'm
I
We're
understand.
not Pennywise.
No, not
Um
at all.
Now we all know how Pennywise is. I don't think that he meant it the way that she's coming off trying to proclaim it, and then she got the clip of what he said, right? And then she added the snip of when he was saying that really to Isaac, and she played it over and over like to beat it into people like he's racist, right?
And that's why I didn't react that night because I didn't think he meant it. I think I don't know why he said that phrase, but it did come
Right.
off. And you know what I'm saying? It's an old phrase. And I wasn't around for the other clip, and I didn't even know what they were talking about until I went and listened to that after the fact, and then I realized what they were saying. So that was 5 years ago, correct?
Something like that. That's when him and Isaac were going at it,
Right.
and Isaac was talking about his house. Oh, I see that you don't own your house. Oh, the house is in your wife's. Oh, so you're a bum and you're this, and just how his tactics are. So
Hmm.
it pissed him off. People get triggered. I'm guilty of it. when
Hmm.
he was attacking my Native American culture,
Right.
and I was drunk. And so I was like, all right, you can talk shit about my culture, then I'm gonna call you the N-word. And I've said it. And I apologized for it. Now, I'm not racist by any means. My best friend, Miss D, is black. Okay?
Everybody knows that.
And I my granddaughter is half black and she's freaking gorgeous, okay?
Right.
So I am not racist by any means, but she's trying to paint the narrative. I just read what she had replied to Charlie, and she's really, really trying. I'm not going to give her any attention at all. That's what she wants. But what I'm a little bummed out about is people are asking me and hitting me up, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on with Pennywise.
Right.
Is Pennywise, he is a loose cannon. We've
Yep.
all dealt with it.
Yep.
He when things get bad, he's like, I'm done, takes his Twitter down and leaves us holding the bag.
Yeah. To clean up the mess.
And it's just not cool. It's not cool at all. That's not how we should be as a team. It's happened on more occasions. I'm not going to sit up here and bash him.
Right.
But it's just best we part and go our own ways. And so, Nikki, fuckavilla, while you want to sit there and start shit and paint this narrative that, oh, the wicked ones, they condone that. No, the fuck we don't. I did put out that, we're no longer affiliated with Penny, and I wish him the best of whatever he needs to do. He said he was out last night, so he's out. That's
And,
it. It's
and
over. It's
that's it.
done.
Yeah. That's what I want to clarify. That there is no more in and out shit. That's it.
Yeah.
It's over. That was the last straw. It's done. We've all agreed upon that, and it's just Popper's in the chat. He can say his piece. Rachel's working right now, so she can't really get involved. But it was a decision that was made by everybody. So, and that's the way it stays. Period, guys. So, you know
Yes. Yes.
What Morticia says is 100% the truth. So,
So I did reach out to Charlie and I let Charlie know, what was going on. Me and him have been friends for a long time. He's Wolfpack. I have my own little group, and I have got more people in my group than just
it,
Popper and Rachel and Dago and all of that. I got a lot of other friends, but
right, right,
I hang over here with you guys. I hang over in other people's chats, and I'm a little bit everywhere. But I am going to be working on something that's going to be coming up soon, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So I really don't have much time to be coming on here and going back and forth with this person and that person. We're all on. I figured we're all on one team, right? We're all
yep,
against one person, one group, and
yep.
that's Isaac. We're against that shit over there. And for Nikki to pull the shit that she did, and that, I understand she's upset. I didn't know anything about him attacking her child. I've never heard that. I
I
said,
didn't either,
show me
and
the
that
receipts.
yeah,
And
that really floated my that bothered me because that same night. Sorry to interrupt you, honey. I didn't mean to, but I just have to say
no, it's
this.
okay.
I told you before. If I have a thought, if I don't say it, I'll forget it. So,
Right.
um, that night I defended Nikki because there were some really trashy fucking people coming in here trolling her, making comments about her kids, and I will not fucking put up with that, guys. You know that. Anybody that has supported me or followed me or been in any of my streams,
Right.
I have three fucking rules, and they're perfectly straight. You don't come in here. You don't disrespect a woman. You don't disrespect anybody. You don't come in here fighting. Period. That's just the way it is. And they come in here and they hit her with some really low blows, and I do not like that. I will not put up with that. And I did not know that that happened. With the feet thing. And I'm sorry, Nikki, that happened. That's disgusting. It makes me sick. And it's another reason. You learn things as you go. So back to what you were saying, Morty. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I just, I never heard of it. I didn't know that. So me and her were kind of bickering at each other last night. And I just said, "Fuck it, I'm going to bed. I'll deal with it tomorrow," and I did. I put out a statement that we're no longer affiliated with Penny. He's solo. He's always said he was solo. So go be solo, go be happy. And it's this back and forth and leaving and I'm done and then coming back and then taking your Twitter down and leaving us kind of like, well, okay,
Let's
that
pick
just
up.
ain't right.
Yeah, let's pick
It's
up the
happened too
pieces.
many times. What?
I said, yeah, right. Like, let's pick up the pieces and put it back together again. And I'm just, we're not doing it anymore, guys. We're not. So
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to jump up here and make that clear, to everyone. And Nikki, you need to quit trying to fucking just stir the shit pot. You really fucking do. I don't know what your end game is. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. I don't know what you're trying to start. But it was kind of suspect last night when you know Disc went live, right? Had a fucking Flacco up there, and then Cotty was up in there. Nikki finally came up in there, calling him daddy and all that shit.
yeah,
And then here come all the guest mob. So that right there is like, it
but
says it all to me. It
well,
says everything that I need to know right there.
and I saw the notification for the debate, and I wanted to be there for that because I had a lot to say in regards to that. Because I used to be a really big Mike fan and AGP fan, and I mean anybody that was in there saw that I was
Well,
making comments.
it pissed off Pennywise that you were in there.
Well, I don't know what to tell him. Like I said, I didn't go. That's not my problem. And the thing is that stream was not about Pennywise or any of that. It was a debate between Flacco and Dis about whether or not Mike writes storylines or skits. That's what it was. So that's why I was there. You know what I mean? And everybody was in there at one point and it was going along with it. And then all of a sudden, kaboom! Here it comes. I think whether or not it was because they saw him in there, Pennywise, when he came in there or not, I don't know.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know what to say.
I
I'm sorry.
left. I was in there for a few minutes, for a little bit, and then I end up leaving. I'm just like,
Once the debate thing started going to the left, and I started seeing certain people come in there that I don't get along with, I just said, "Okay, it's over. We're done. Bye bye." Well,
mm-hmm.
I guess there was another stream last night after that that I didn't even know about. I was in bed, so
Oh
and
yeah,
and that
I didn't know either.
yeah, that's where all this other stuff came from. I guess I didn't know. So um, like I said, after I got out of there, I was late by
Are
that
you
time.
there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Are you there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Hold on a second.
Okay,
What?
that was loud.
Hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it was a little bit suspect broken. I agree. Um, I don't know. Did you hear about what happened with Crystal? Crystal, who are you talking about? 510. Yeah, I agree with you, broken. It was. Yeah, Clover. I mean, that's what's been going on lately, anyway. So yeah, I heard they had another stream. Like I said, I was in bed last night because I had to go to the doctor's this morning. I had to get up early and get my son to school. So I didn't know anything about that. The second stream they had. So I mean, Nikki had mentioned that they were going to have another stream. I didn't think it was going to be like right after that one, but okay, 510. What's going on? Like I didn't. I think I know who you're talking about. Actually, Crystal. What's the deal? By the way, welcome. If this is your first time here, thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Welcome, Clover. James. Sorry I didn't get to say that while she was talking, but thanks for being here, everybody. But that's as of right now. Um, actually, I'm curious what you're talking about with Crystal 510. So, but as of right now, that is what's the scenario. Oh my God, really? What from? That's horrible. Absolutely condolences to her family. I do know who you're talking about. I mean, I didn't know her like that, but I knew who she was. Jesus, another one. Okay, hold on, hon. I'm sorry. It's right there, babe. Right at the bottom. Go ahead. Yeah, I want you to come back up in here anyway, since they're talking about this. I know you knew her, so go ahead, Morty. It's there. It is.
Up here to talk to him. Hi, I know you don't know me. I just came up here to talk to Morty real quick
That's all
because she
right.
knew Crystal. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't mean to come in and make your stream sad or anything. I know it's my
Oh
first
no
time
no
in here.
no, hon. No no
Well,
no no.
Morticia knew who Crystal was in Jeepers. So,
Hey,
Right.
Morty,
boss, what's going on?
did you hear about what happened with Crystal?
No, well,
She
she
passed
passed
away.
away, right?
Yeah, she passed away a couple days ago.
Fuck, what happened? Do they know?
Um, I talked to Jeepers. She has been having some health issues. You know, she's always had those.
Yeah,
And her blood sugars have been messing with her and all of that. And Jeepers came home, cuddled with her for a few. She
yeah.
wasn't feeling good. He jumped in the shower, and then by the time he got out, she was gone.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's sad.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
So
Yeah,
if anybody who knows who Jeepers is or Crystal, just send prayers to Crystal and Jeepers, please.
Like I
yeah,
said,
definitely,
I didn't
And I
know.
just
definitely.
wanted to. I'm sorry for interrupting your guys' stream, though. I don't know what's going on, but I just think that Morty needed to know because she knew who Crystal was, too.
No, absolutely, and I thank you for coming in here, and you're welcome in here at any time, by the way. But I thank you for
Yeah,
coming in here.
I'm busy with my own stuff. Like, I come and watch you guys sometimes. Like, I subscribed when I saw Morty put hers on her community page. I love
Yeah,
Morticia. She knows that.
I love
Absolutely.
you too, boss. I do.
Now,
I'm just.
guys,
You
if
better,
we
fucking
if we
bitch.
if we if if we could
Oh, I
all,
don't know if you ever heard about me, but I'm like evil incarnated.
She's pretty crazy.
it's all good, hun. If you're friends with her, obviously, I've dealt with quite a few of her friends, so I understand completely. That's why she's in here. So it's
Yeah, but
all
you haven't never dealt with a motherfucker like me before.
See, that's the thing. I mean, I've got a lot of friends,
Yeah.
that I associate with within a lot of different other communities. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And
absolutely.
so yeah, I'm just kind of dealing with fucking Nikki Flockavilla trying to start some shit. Get more shit
Why
started,
are
but
you fucking trying to be friends with a fucking whore?
I'm not. I'm not. I was
All
cordial
right.
with her, but she's
I wouldn't even be
fucking.
cordial with her. She
My
sells her
power.
vagina on OnlyFans and probably only gets $1 for each one. Sorry. I don't like Nikki Falcavelli. I think she's a disgraced human. Sorry, that's just my opinion on the bitch.
No, just tell us how you really feel there.
I mean, you know I'm going to, Morty, so don't even play like you act like I fucking actually like. I don't like Nikki Falcavelli. I think she's a dumb bitch
Well, yeah,
and
she's starting to
a whore.
start shit, man, dude. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, it's a lot of drama that don't need to be out in public, but she's like fucking nailing it in, nailing it in, nailing it in. So I wanted to come up here on Dagos and just kind of address it. That we're not associating with a certain person that
Charging.
was part of our group, and so it's done, it's over, and now I've got something else big that
High
I'm
flower.
working on, and I just ain't gonna have much time. Who's on here?
Robin, come up.
Oh, hey, Robin.
Hey, babe.
Yeah. The only reason I came up here is because I needed to make sure that you knew what happened with Crystal.
Well, thank you, I really appreciate that. I'll hit you up a little later.
Sure,
Yes,
you
and
will. You
thank
always
you
say
very
that
much.
and never fucking do, you bitch.
I will, I promise
You
I
guys
will.
don't want me coming around this motherfucker. I'll start turning shit up to the left.
She fucking will too, crazy ass.
And I
Yeah.
don't.
Like I said before, anybody and everybody's welcome in here except for
No,
Ghost
no,
Mob. So
I do. I'm busy with my kids and my life, and you know, I'm a part
Oh,
of other communities, and I don't have beef with anybody over here. You know what I mean? Morty
Yeah,
knows that I love her, and I'm just staying out of the drama.
definitely. I love you
that's
too,
I
boss.
You know
respect
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, definitely.
I respect Morty. I love her. She knows I got her back, but with this whole situation, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm not part of it.
I
'Cause,
gotcha. I
you
gotcha.
know,
Yep.
she knows where I stand. She knows if I have something to say, I'll come up and say it.
Yeah,
Sounds like
definitely.
No,
me. Mhm.
no worries.
Oh no. Uh,
Yeah,
Whatever
definitely.
you do, don't ever put in YouTube 510 boss, okay? Because you'll find out I'm a whole different animal.
No
Don't do-
worries.
and whatever you do, don't go to triggered vines because those are where most of my videos are of
I've
my
Right?
pets.
watched I've watched all those already, so I got
Oh
it.
Jesus! I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. It's interesting.
They're
It's
very entertaining to say
entertaining,
the least.
very entertaining. Yes.
Yep. The
I
person
do know how to fight.
the person that did those, I guess they're not doing those anymore. So those are kind of sacred treasures.
Yeah.
Hmm. I didn't even know they existed. I found one on accident, and kabam, there they were. So.
Yeah. That was back in, when a lot of people were really going at it. Some good shit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, we always have good fights. Don't ever watch my video. She goes left.
Yeah, I think I'm just on there a couple times with Hogzilla. That
Shit,
was
I have my whole fucking playlist. What you mean?
Well,
the
I do.
I appreciate you coming up here and letting everybody know, and everybody in the
Yeah,
chat. If you could just say an extra prayer for him and her family, please, I would appreciate that.
yeah. She has a
Um,
little boy that's not dealing with it very well right now.
Yeah.
I'm sure, no child should.
Yeah.
That's a rough thing.
So everybody have.
How old was she, if I can ask?
She was She was 35 or 36. Don't quote me on that.
Oh my God, you got to be kidding
She
me!
was. The thing about it is, I'm very sad that my friend is gone. She was one of my best friends. She was there for me, just like Morty was.
Yeah.
And but I also knew how much pain she was in every
Right,
day.
right,
And I'm sad for her husband, and I'm sad for her son. And I'm happy
exactly.
she's not in pain anymore because I'm telling you right now, that girl, I don't know how she did it. I don't know how she even. And
It's such a young age to go through
Morty,
all that too.
do
That's
me a favor.
crazy.
I need you to do me a favor, Morty.
Yeah.
Let me know when you see Ray Ray the reptile around, okay? Let me know. Drop a
I
pin.
okay. I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her around in forever.
Oh, she
Ray
probably won't come back now.
Ray
But
hasn't been around for a long time.
Yeah.
yeah, well, if you see Ray Ray the fucking reptile, somebody please let me know. Because
Okay,
that
we'll
bitch is
do.
because she and a couple other people on this platform, and I mean tortured Crystal because they were jealous of how pretty she was and how everybody loved her.
Oh
And
wow. Yeah.
yeah, Ray Ray did the most to her.
That's
Ray
sad.
Ray did the most. And if I ever see that dog and that reptile, she is gonna. Bragging isn't even the fucking closest thing I'm going to do to her.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, fuck a bully.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Mm.
she's more than a fucking bully. She's a trifling ass fucking scandal bitch. And if anybody associates with you, good luck. She'll end up stabbing you in the back and doxing you.
I don't
I
deal with
have,
them,
like I
so
said, I haven't. I've actually forgot about her because I haven't heard that name in a
I
long
forgot
ass
about
time.
it too until I fucking remember everything that she did to Crystal and to her family. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show her dragging like no other.
Girl, get it then, shit.
So, y'all have a good day.
All
I
right,
have
hon.
to
I'll
go.
talk to you later.
thanks again,
Yep,
hon.
I love you. But
Love
it was
you
nice meeting
too.
you.
You
It
too.
was nice meeting you. And it was nice meeting you too, Robin.
Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Bye bye. Okay.
That's really sad.
Yeah, it is. And
My
she's
God,
young.
so
Damn.
young, not even in her
And
40s.
not only that, I heard another lady had passed away, and her name was Mary.
Not Mary from.
No,
No, I heard that was a while back, though, wasn't it, hon?
no. I was just seeing. I just was seeing that. Like maybe 4 4 days ago. Somebody was talking about rest in peace, Mary. They that she
Oh,
just
I saw that. I don't think I know who that is though.
I
yeah,
don't
me
I don't
neither.
either. I'm lost on that one, but I know it wasn't Mary from Mary's Place, was it?
No, 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 no. This
Okay,
is a
okay,
different. Yeah, yeah,
gotcha,
this is a different Mary.
gotcha.
But how are you doing, Robin?
Not too bad. You guys caught me real early.
Yeah, I never usually come in because I'm like, doing shit around here, and I just got back from the dollar store. I had to run up there and get some stuff, and so I
Excuse me.
seen him live, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna jump on real quick, but I'm about to take off. I got some shit to do,
Yeah, no
and I just
problem.
wanted to address that real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Well, I'm
I knew it was going to come up, and as soon as I went live, there was a couple people in chat, and I said, "All right, let's just clear the air, get it out, and be done with it." And then I'm glad you came in and said your piece. And like I said, Popper was in the chat, and Rachel's working, so you can't expect her, and he's working too. But
Yeah.
it's just that's the facts, guys. That's where it's at, and what it is. So
Oh, somebody in the comments said it was Midwestern Mary that passed. I don't think I know that one.
I
I guess
don't know.
she was Boyd.
Okay. All
she's
right.
from the boy community in the bottom of YouTube. That's the community she comes from in drama. Okay. Midwestern Mary passed the same day as Crystal. Okay.
Yeah. See, I thought that because yes, because I seen that Chris. Well, I've heard about it. Wasn't too
Mm-hmm.
sure about Crystal, but boss just came and confirmed it. But then I heard, rest in peace, Mary, and I did think it was Mary's place, but then it was like no. So yeah, dang, two. They say it comes in threes. Who's
In
the nut?
college.
Mm,
Well, knock on wood and say your prayers,
don't put that
guys.
on me.
We
Shoot. I
don't
got
need to
breathing
lose
issues,
anybody.
but I'm
No.
good.
Yeah, no.
We don't need to lose anybody else. And
No.
regardless of how I feel about certain people, again, everybody knows how I feel about that. Everybody has their different
I
opinions.
know.
I don't wish that on anyone. I would be sad even for the people that I don't like to see that happen. So,
Well,
You're
I
a
don't know
bigger
about
man than me.
sad, but I'd probably feel bad for their families anyway.
well, and that goes with it, Robin. That's what I
Right.
mean. So,
So I'm saying you're a bigger man than me because yeah,
I know.
I'm not gonna say anything because all of y'all already know how I feel, and I'm just gonna shut up.
That's the best thing.
Save George said that Papa Grizz was crying yesterday on stream about Crystal, and I guess John Hagee also did a lot to hurt her as well, which is why he's been silent. I don't know anything about any of that, so I'm not going to speak on it. So,
No, I don't either.
Yeah.
I just heard about the penny shit on Twitter, and I'm going, what? I mean,
well,
obviously, I was on that stream,
Yeah.
but I didn't have any idea.
Let me ask you a question then, Robin.
Sure.
You were there because I had bounced out. Went to
Yeah,
bed.
when the
Right?
colored thing came up, I was like, what?
mm-hmm.
Was it racist in your opinion?
Good morning,
It,
Starshine.
it wasn't cool.
Well, here,
I definitely
listen,
didn't appreciate it.
listen. I don't think, and I'm not sticking up for him or defending him by any means. Okay, the way it was said in the text that it was said in, I don't think he was trying to be racist at that point.
Yeah,
Okay, but
I
the
think it
fact
was severely outdated, but
that's what it is right there. Is the
right.
fact that he said it like that makes you wonder in his daily life how he refers to people like that.
Yeah,
That's what I was saying.
yeah, I was severely uncomfortable after that. And I was just like, what?
Yeah, I was a little bit uncomfortable. That's why I didn't address it at that point because I really didn't
And
know
I
how
should have
to.
called it out because that's what I do. And I apologize to whoever it affected that I didn't.
Well,
And I will absolutely do better next time.
it's not even you. It's my stream. I'm responsible. I own it. Okay, and I apologize to anybody and everybody and anybody that was here and that heard that had to hear it, that was uncomfortable with it. Like I said, Pookie
And
made
I wasn't even fucking here.
No, you had gone because you were going to bed. You were tired.
Yeah,
You
Why
said.
am I fucking getting the fucking lash of it?
guilty
Well,
by association.
because
You know,
you were besties with him, and that's why everybody's going at you. And I don't agree with that either. So
no.
everybody's their own individual people, guys, and you got to remember that we're all separate people to our own. And
Yeah, you can't control nobody.
right,
Okay, star sign.
but like I
Star?
said,
Did you say Starshine? Is she in
Yeah,
here?
she's in here. If that's
What's
really her,
up,
let me check.
Star? Okay.
Yeah, that's her. Hey, Miss
Yeah,
Star.
yeah. Yeah,
She's been a busy bee lately.
You're welcome, Star. Good to see you here, hon.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
I just lost my entire train of thought. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'm trying to
okay.
remember what the hell I was going to say. Oh,
Uh,
but that night, yeah, I didn't know how. Okay, thanks, Bopper. I didn't know how to address it because I was uncomfortable immediately. And like I said, Pookie was in here, Bowser was in here, and Pookie blew it off, but and Bowser blew it off too. But Pookie said, and I know in the comment that kind of bothered him because he said, what are we in 1965? Penny, come on now, blah
yeah,
blah blah. So it is what it is. I'm sorry to those two, especially because they're my boys. Those guys do a lot for me.
Yeah,
They're very good friends of mine, and I know whether or not both of them said it didn't bother them. I know it did. We're past that stuff, guys. We're way beyond, like eons beyond talking like
yeah,
that. Okay, and it's time to just like let's fix this shit. And the biggest thing with me is I kind of waited for a minute too to see if maybe he was going to say, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that" or something, and that's all he had to do, but he didn't. That's what
guys,
bothered me, and I think that's what bothered Morty because Morty even said if he could have just apologized, it may have been different, but he didn't. You
do you
know,
see that? Do you see that message in the private chat?
I did, and I'm ignoring it. So
Okay.
that's not me. That's her. That's between those two. So it's whatever.
Yeah.
Are you still here, Morty?
yeah.
Okay. Did you see the message in private chat?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, it's all for you, hon.
Oh God. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Anyways,
it is what it is. I don't. I can't please everybody,
nope.
and the fact that you are done again, and just pretty much, I could say so much. I could say so much, but blocked your calls. I'm not dealing with it anymore. You leave us hanging with the bag. Like, I'm done. I'm out. Like you
Yeah,
did
I'm not going to be
the other
labeled
time.
racist for nobody. I don't give a fuck who you are.
Me either. It's
So
not even. It's not even just about the racist thing. Okay. I mean
Well,
that's
that's
bad.
seriously
That's
important to
that's
me because I'm in a multicultural family.
me too. My
And
daughter, like I said, my daughter is half African American, half
and I
yeah,
Asian.
have a granddaughter too that's half black, and it's I'm just not gonna fucking deal with this. I'm done. Go away, then come back. I'm done.
It's
Go away,
right.
come back, leave the
Clean up,
group, come back,
clean up a
leave
mess.
me
Fix it.
hanging to fucking sweep up the glass. I just can't. I just can't. I'm just not gonna. I'm sorry. I'm just not gonna do it. I can't and I won't. And so I'm moving on. And like I said, I've got other things that I've got planned and that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna jump on Dagos every now and then, and I'm gonna fire up my channel every now and then.
sweet.
And
And anytime something big goes down, we're all gonna be together like we always are. So,
I might have
exactly.
to start streaming. I seem to have a lot of time on my hands.
well,
fire
absolutely.
it up, Robin.
Hell
There
yeah.
you go.
I got to have something to talk about, though. I can't just sit there, duh.
Yep.
Just
Start up a channel. Call it the Robin's Egg, and just bring everybody in and do your thing.
Oh, I'm probably going to stay Robin Lurks.
There
That
you
seems,
go.
I
Whatever,
mean,
whatever you want. I was just
that
being,
seems, that seems to fit at least my online personality because I'm around a lot. I just don't always feel the need to speak.
I gotcha. Well, like I said, me and Popper were around for like 4 to 5 years watching all this shit before
Hmm.
either of us ever got on and started doing anything, and here we are now. So
Hmm.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
it's just
Well, I'm about to go eat, guys. Like I said, I'm done with all of this. I don't want to hear any more about it. Like, it's over, it's done. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna bash. I'm not gonna run my mouth about anybody. But if they want to fire it up and talk about me, have at it. Knock yourself out.
right.
I have one enemy, and that's Hogzilla.
Exactly.
And that's what I'm going to focus on. All this other petty shit is exactly what it is. It's fucking petty.
right.
And so I love you all, and I hope that you guys stay wicked, and I will talk to you guys very soon.
All
Yes,
right, honey. Have
ma'am.
a good
Have
one.
a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon, hon.
All right, hun. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alrighty. So
I wouldn't have known nothing about it if I hadn't been on Twitter with my morning milk.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't even gonna do a live stream today because I had my doctor's appointment and it was getting later and later. That's why I titled it, early lunch or whatever.
Right.
But you know,
Well, you
um,
caught me on breakfast,
oh right. Well,
but
yeah. I
I'm
forgot.
West Coast.
I forgot that some of you guys are on different time zones than me
Mhm.
too. I just based it on mine. But um, and I was gonna jump on and just say hey because it's been a while, and I didn't want to leave everybody that looks forward to the morning streams hanging. So, and as soon as went live, I seen a couple people in chat, and I'm like, well, I knew this was coming, so let's just do it and get it out of the way.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't have anything else bad to say about Penny. I'm not gonna bash him. I'm not that person. I
I
don't do
barely
that.
know the guy,
Right,
but
and
I've seen him around over the last few years, and so
but that in itself, there's other things that I could probably say, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that because it's not about that. But that one
right.
thing, I will not be labeled that. I refuse
Uh-uh.
that, and I'm not gonna. I'm Wolfpack. That's everybody knows that I'm Wolfpack. Even though I have my own thing, I'm still Wolfpack. I support Charlie. Charlie don't support that.
I'm a lurker.
A
That's
lot of
all I
the
am.
right. A lot of the people in here do not support that. So I wanted to make sure everybody knew that. So I apologize for anybody that may have been offended.
Yes.
Even though they did say it didn't bother them, I definitely want to apologize to Pookie and Bowser because the scenario of what it was. I love them guys to death. They've done a lot for me and continue to. They're the ones that keep my head up when I get down, things like that. So
Yeah, when my crap started popping off with the other situation, they reached out. So
right, those are
they're
my
they're the
brothers.
people that I appreciate.
They are my brothers. They've helped Popper, me, Rachel, Morty, even Pennywise at times. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, and
Now
that's where it's at.
I really don't I refuse to think that Penny is a bad person. Mis-
I don't think he's a bad person, Robin.
Misguided probably.
Yeah, and his life has been, from what I understand, not the greatest thing, and he's had to deal with a lot of shit. I get that.
Right.
Okay, but there's a way to do it and a way not to do it, and that's
Yeah,
all.
sometimes you just got to mind your tongue.
Exactly. I mean, everybody gets mad, and I've been mad and
Oh,
blown up
for
and this and
real.
that. I can't stand Isaac Guest. I've never
No.
once thought of calling him that name because I'm
Yeah,
not
we
that.
all know how I feel, but the same thing as you're saying.
I'm not that person.
Mm-mm.
I wasn't raised that way. I've never thought that way. I grew up in a predominantly urban area. The
Yeah,
neighborhood that I
I
grew
grew up
up
around
in.
everybody. I was lucky.
Right. Well, see, I grew up in an area that I was a minority, if you know what I'm saying. Okay.
Yes,
So
I do. Hmm.
75% of my friends were black people, and that's who I hung out with. That's who I was raised with, this and then everything else. So I don't understand, how somebody
When you
in 2022 can still have those words in their vocabulary.
exactly when you're brought up in the military, like I was, my dad was Navy for 25 years, so
Right.
I pretty much saw everybody, and I think I was blessed that way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh crap! Stupid volume. Okay, there we go.
Absolutely. Um, so, and that's it right there, college. That's kind of what I was trying to say earlier. He said the people that speak that way learn that behavior. Maybe it was, and again, I don't accept excuses on things like that. Okay, and I'm not saying that's
Right.
what you're saying, college, but yes, if that is the way you're raised, yes, a lot of people are old school. Depending on what you're. Hell, I'm Italian, guys, and I'm telling you right now, my grandparents had issues with that. Okay,
Yeah.
and my on my mother's side, her mother was from the South, and it was just
Oh God. Yeah.
when I was a kid, I remember hearing her say a couple different times words she shouldn't have said, and my mother's correcting her mother, going, no, mom, we don't talk that way. Now, come on." And she's like, my grandmother's going, "Oh, honey, I'm sorry. You don't understand." And when you're raised that way, yes, I get it, but you have a choice. You have a
Yeah,
choice.
you can deprogram yourself. I mean, there's
Right.
only so much that. Oh, I was brought up like that. I don't. I. That's like. Oh, that's
And,
like the spoiled child syndrome to me.
right. And here's the thing. This is the biggest part of the whole thing. Again, my 29, almost 30-year-old daughter is half white, half black.
Mhm.
That would be like slapping her in the face if I was okay with that.
Exactly.
What's up, Sammy?
And I would pull somebody's eyes out for my little brother, and he's also biracial. So yeah.
Right. And I agree with that too, Dragon Warrior. I do, which is crazy because of who her son is. So that doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. You can't control people. You cannot make people who you want them to be. It is what it is. You deal with who they are or you don't. And that's where we're at with it. So,
Hmm.
I know for a fact that I'm not. I know that Popper's not. I know that Rachel's not. I know that Morty's not. So that's what matters to me. And the rest of my people in here, I'm just telling you right now, you know, it should be known, but anybody that has those feelings is not welcome here. So just,
No,
go your
I
other
won't be
direction,
around it.
and I will not accept it in here. I won't condone it. I'm telling you right now, you will be bong gone, and I'm talking quick. So
Yeah, even the other night when people were trying to go off on Blackavelli, I was not having it. Block, 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 block. I don't care. I will use this wrench.
well, see that kind of shit right there. Nikki, I don't know Nikki's whole past. I don't know her issues, and I don't need to know. It's not
Well,
my
I mean,
business.
when the people were going at her.
That's what
Now,
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
she's probably
That
not she's probably not my favorite either, but I ain't gonna let nobody bully her anyway. I don't give a
right.
shit.
And that's what I said. That's a main rule in here, and I do
Mhm.
not. I do not. Hold on a second.
And that's why I like you guys because of that rule.
Hey,
One of the reasons.
boss, if you can show me your face, because I put my. Is that you? Okay. Hold on a minute. All right, hon. I'm sorry. I just what goes
Oh,
on in here, so
no, I totally get it, and I don't mind showing myself on camera. Don't trip, talk shit.
no worries.
No, my grandfather was half Russian and half German. He
Right.
believed what he believed. He
Okay.
didn't put his beliefs on anybody else, and he kept it to himself because he didn't want to spread the hate.
Right.
Mhm.
And
Right.
if you know anything about Russians and Germans,
I do.
okay, yeah,
I know something about Germans because I
Well,
am.
and see that
you know,
that's the thing. The one I had said earlier in my stream that I had gone into a stream, the same stream with different people a couple times, and was irritated about the racist shit that was going on. And one guy that was in there was talking about his grandfather being part of the SS,
Hmm.
a Nazi guard or whatever the hell they're
he was
called,
an
the
Aryan
SS.
Brotherhood. That's part of an Aryan Brotherhood. They
No,
all
no,
fucking,
oh,
they
no,
all
hon.
report back to the Aryans.
Right, but what I'm talking about is this man was actually worked with Hitler and was
Ooh,
yeah, one of the
Screw
SS.
that.
So, and that right there alone, and he's this, that, and everything else. I'm like, yeah, no, 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 no,
Mm,
and no, not no, but hell no.
and
So,
let's
definitely
make
no.
this as a perfect example. My daughter is half Mexican. I
hmm
have a stepson that's half black, and my grandfather loves all of them
There you
hmm
go.
because he was raised that certain way, but you can also fucking change your mind and break the
Yes.
cycle of
you
bullshit.
have a choice, like I said.
Yep.
He actually, to be honest, because I have two children by two different dads. I have my oldest son who's like all white, but he loves my daughter probably a little bit more than he loves my son
You're right.
because that's his grandbaby. That's his
Oh,
blood,
Mhm.
that hurts. Yeah, my granddaughter's my favorite too. I've out of all my grandkids, so I get it.
you know? My grandfather has a lot of grandsons and a lot of granddaughters, but I'm his favorite granddaughter, and my
Eh,
kids are obviously his favorite. So, you
eh,
know, if
right.
he could sit there and look at my stepson and my daughter and absolutely love him, he broke the cycle of his family.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
I've never ever heard that man ever say the N word or anything racist because, yeah, he had his beliefs, but he kept that to himself because everyone doesn't believe that way.
I used to hear my granddad talk with that word until my little brother was born.
Yeah.
And wow.
here's the
he
thing. Go ahead, Robin. I'm sorry. Finish up what you're saying.
he became another dude. It was really good.
Well, love will do that to you, honey. It really
Yeah.
does. Your heart grows bigger than your mind sometimes, and that's the way it should be. But, I was raised, just to put it blatantly, there is no skin color. There isn't. It's just we're
We
people.
all bleed
Period.
red. We all
That's it.
bleed red.
We all bleed the same color blood, and we were all made by the same the
What
same
did
We
God.
liberals
all
say?
have the same body parts. We all have the only thing different is our skin color. So fucking what? Skin is
Right.
only deep.
And that's how my
And
mother.
But differences are good. Who wants to be
yeah,
boring, you know?
who wants to be the same? Who you guys? I wouldn't want somebody to be just like me because you want to know why? Because I'm a bitch and I'm an asshole.
Hmm.
But I don't push my beliefs and I don't push my opinions on people. I'll tell you how I feel. But
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
racist shit, dude, is unforgivable. Like you can't. That's just hate. That's straight fucking rage hate. Is that racist shit?
And how far removed are we from this shit that it has to still come up? Is what I don't understand. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I just don't. I can't say it too many times. I don't get it. I don't understand why people see color instead of people's
So
personalities and their voices
the way
and
I look at people is that I don't care what color you are, as long as you're a good person
Yes.
inside. That's all it fucking matters. I don't care if you're purple, black, fucking red. I don't give a shit. If you're a shitty person, that you're a shitty person. It doesn't have to do
Hmm.
anything with your race.
that's right.
I feel
It
like
has to do with
differences make
you.
us cool.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Um,
You know what I mean? If you're
absolutely.
a shitty person, you're a shitty person. Don't matter what
Yep.
your color is.
Yep.
Yep. And that's how I raise my kids. My kids have always my two of my sons. One son has only dated black girls his entire life. I dated black girls when I was in high school. In fact, I was engaged to a black girl right out of high school. So I mean, while she was mixed, but still, you know what I mean.
Yep.
Um, I'm just saying it's not about that anymore. I don't understand
Mm-mm.
why people still hold on to this shit. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't. It yeah. How can I put this? I can't even think of what I'm trying to say the right way. It, it's it causes more drama and more bullshit in people's lives than they understand by doing that. Like, okay,
People
if
get
you're
hurt about this shit. I
well,
mean,
yeah,
like,
not only that, but
bad.
like,
I would love for somebody to come into my neighborhood where I grew up, and I grew up in Richmond, California. Okay, we
Uh,
might be a small city, but don't get it twisted. I would
I
love
know
for
about y'all.
anybody to walk up to an African American or a Mexican man up here and say that shit to their face because you will die out here for that shit.
if
You're
Because
gonna
anybody
get hurt in the state of California for sure.
if anybody knows anything about Cleveland, Ohio,
Oh yeah.
um, that'll tell you right there. That's where
Hmm.
you
I'm.
don't do that racist shit. There's no purpose for it anymore. There should never
No,
been this problem ever.
Mm-mm.
Guess what? We all bleed red. We all have the same body parts. We all have the same kind of emotions. And as long as you're a good person, it doesn't matter what color you are.
Hmm.
right. It's about what's in your heart.
And if you want to be a shitty person, well, congratulations. You met your match in me, bitch.
Right, and I've heard people say hundreds of times, that they know white people that are that name too, and it's like, no, 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 no.
No, that's not even the same thing.
You can say that till you're blue in the face to me. I don't care. That
Uh-uh.
word was termed based on black people, so let's not go there, okay?
You can make
I
all the
mean,
justifications you want. It doesn't make you
because
right.
they all look at the dictionary and see what that word means in actual dictionary. And it
Right.
does mean ignorance, but it was a derogatory term towards
Yes.
a race. Are
Yep.
you ever gonna, and just like anything. And if they use it, that is taking power for themselves. The reason why black people, and I've talked to my stepson, I've talked to his friends, and they have all said, and you know, his mom and everything like that. You know what it is? They use that word to take it away from the negativity.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what I've
And
been
it's
told
not
too.
anybody else's right to be able to take that word who is not black and
It,
use that word for derogatory things towards anybody. That is
Mm-mm.
right.
their word to take back and use the way that you want to use it. An
That's
endearment or calling someone that, that's their word to take back. They were
right.
That's
called
like,
disgusting names
That's why
besides that word.
people have said to me like, why do you call yourself the Dago and this and that? Because I said because I can. I'm the Dago. I'm a Dago. I'm Italian. I can do that because it's
Are
me.
you Northern Italian or Sicilian?
I'm Sicilian.
Oh yeah, see, I'm Northern Italian.
Yeah, I was the blonde hair, blue eyed, towhead baby until
I'm
I
the
Yep.
got
redhead, green-eyed baby.
right. Yeah,
Blonde,
more
green eyed. Here.
closer to Ireland, but
No,
yeah.
what my whole ethnicity is Italian, Northern Italian,
Hmm.
Russian and German, and Scottish and Irish. So
I am three
I'm a
quarters.
bit of a mutt.
I'm
I'm a
three
mutt too.
quarters. 3/4 Italian and a quarter Transylvanian.
Well, that's cool.
So I'm a Dago vampire.
He's a bloodsucker.
But
Yep. Yep.
even Italians, okay? Because my grandmother grew up. My great grandmother, actually, excuse me. My great grandma grew up in Northern Italy. Okay, they
Yeah.
are even racist towards their own kind when it comes to Sicilians.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh
I've
my
seen
God,
that.
absolutely. I used to be
You should
called
hear what my great grandma used to say to Sicilians. Okay,
I can imagine.
Sicilians and Northern Italians don't get along,
No, no, no,
and they're
no.
and the only thing that is different is a small little fucking a little tiny section of ocean. That's the
Yeah,
only thing that makes a difference.
Kind of
yeah.
like Dutch and Irish.
I used to belong to a club. It was called an ITAM. It's the Italian American. I can't think.
Mhm.
It's a bar basically. Okay, and
Yeah,
one of the bars you got to buzz to get in, all that shit. But there was a big mix of Italians that would go in there, and everybody'd be in there, whopping this and that and everything else. And you're right, the Northern Irish people do not like us Sicilians, and they are. I used to listen to the Benicio, but the Wapo and this and that, and like, okay, who you calling a Wap, bud? Blah blah blah, and all that other bullshit. And it's like, hey, Baka Pangul, blah blah, everything else. Why? I never understood that. So I go talk to my grandmother about it, and you know what it started over? It was
it's
all over land. It was all about land and
Oh, isn't it
farming, and
always? My God.
yeah, it
yeah, and
really.
it was also over the mob situation
Well, that came down the
because
road, but yeah,
yeah, but when Italians started coming to America, okay, during that whole situation, Sicilians as well. I consider them Italians as well. I don't even consider them Sicilians. I just asked if y'all are from the South
hmm
because you guys, I mean, Sicilians and Italians are the same fucking thing. It just
right.
a
We're
little bit of water divides. That's
It's
it.
like living on one side of town and to the other side of town is
Yeah,
all it is.
pretty much. And they were the Sicilians and even some of the northern Italians. They made the mob. Well, the
Yeah.
higher there was a few northern Italians in that mob. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Sicilians were the basis of it, but
Yeah,
yes, you're right. You're
yeah.
right.
Sicilians were the base, and yes, there was sprinkled in northern Italians, but the older generation before the homeland and the mob out there, they
Hmm.
were coming to America, and most of the Italians look at Southern Italians like you guys ruined our name. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly.
And
Yep.
that's so not true because I mean, my family always embraced everybody. My great grandmother had her issues with that too, but everybody was welcome in her house. Just
Right.
don't tell her you're Sicilian. Because trust me, she'll get in a whole big debate about because she never was racist. She just would get into a big debate about how shit started off and why the Sicilians and the Italians are
I
at
used to
war with
Oh
listen.
my.
each other and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Believe it or not, half of my family, my Italian side of my family, was half and half. Okay, because they
Yeah.
married in. They married in, so they would get in these debates about land. It started
Yep.
with that. Okay, I mean, you go. I actually had. I told some of you guys this before. I actually had a home and like I think it was 14 or 15 acres of land in Italy that was mine. That was left to me with a great
Yeah, I
a
remember you saying that.
right, a vineyard, a small vineyard, and a farm, and all this shit that obviously no longer belongs to me because in Sicily, there is a thing that you if you evacuate your home or your property for more than a certain amount of time and you're not
Hmm.
there, it goes to somebody else. Can take it like nothing. They walk in, they
Yeah.
move in, it's theirs. So
Yep.
I no longer have that, obviously, but I would listen to these debates about, well, this family, took all this land when we could have, that was our farmland and we were doing this and that. And that's why you
Hmm.
make more money. And it was all about money and land and
Oh
farming.
yeah.
And then it rolled into the mob situations.
Oh yeah.
And then, they were, it's the stories I was told by my Sicilian family was that the Northern Italians were angry because the Sicilians made more money and had better business opportunities than they were.
Nah, that's not very much true because
I, I, I
my
know,
grandmother and my grandfather, their family was very wealthy in Italy. Okay.
and they'll tell that both sides tell the same story
Yeah.
against the other. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
So you
Oh,
just take
trust me,
whatever
I
it is.
know. When we would have our family gatherings with my Italian side, trust me, I know how you feel. You'd be like, "Oh my God, does it even matter anymore? Does it
Right.
matter?
It
Does it
doesn't.
matter?
And that's what I'm
We
saying.
all
It
are
goes.
family."
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Is the black and white racism because it doesn't make any. Oh, okay, she's gone. But anyway, it's the same thing as that because it's so old and it's such an old argument that um why even worry about it anymore?
It's
You know
over
what I
and done
mean? Exactly. Let it go. Let it go.
with. And, it's just ridiculous. But that racism stuff is not okay. I know for a fact that I know Morticia. I don't know you two very well, but I know how Morticia feels about that because, she's not black or anything, but she's Native American.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
they were screwed over more than anybody.
Worse than anybody. Absolutely.
Worse than anybody.
Yep.
So, me and her have had these conversations, because I've wanted to learn more about her culture because I love their culture. I will never disrespect them. I'll never wear a headdress. I respect this is their land. I still don't understand that. If a Native American said, I want my land back, I'd give it to them because you know what? They were here first. Their
Hey,
ancestors were here first.
listen, guys. Any of my mods, don't block Steve if he's being respectful. Like I said, as long as nobody's being ignorant,
Steve,
I
Steve
don't want
is
to.
very respectful.
I know
And I
that. That's
love
why I'm
Steve.
saying I don't block anybody that's not being disrespectful.
Yeah.
So
No, I love Steve. Steve's a good guy. I don't know what the whole situation is. Like I say, I stay out of it with the whole drama between y'all and that group. It's just not my problem. You know what I mean?
well, here's the thing with Steve. Okay,
I know Steve on a personal level, though.
I used to watch Steve bounce
So did I.
around to all these other communities, and he was a completely different person. And I actually he was kind of entertaining. Okay, when he got involved with them is when he became a different person. And the only reason why I'm not saying anything about it is because, quote unquote, he has retired from there. And if he's not in
Yeah,
here being disrespectful, then I'm not saying anything.
yeah.
Right.
No,
I may not agree with the things he says or does, but I've always said from the beginning that anybody's welcome in here except for guest
yeah.
mob, which he no longer is, as long as you respect the rules, and that's it. And Steve, I don't see him coming in here and starting to go off and call people
No,
names.
Steve
So
doesn't. The one thing about Steve is that he just doesn't. I've always seen because like I said, I've been on this platform for maybe 2.5 years. You know what I
right,
mean? But
right,
I've also learned the rules of the game really quickly. A lot of people are like, "You've only been on this for this long." I'm surprised. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I learn and listen, and I listen to the people that become before me. But Steve has always been very, very nice. He goes into some of the communities I go into, and he just chills. He's a chill guy. He's very sweet. He is going out with one of my best friends, Lisa Lynn. If you guys don't know who she is,
Oh, I know who she is. Yeah.
she might be Lisa, but she's an awesome lady.
I don't
You
think
know,
that's him.
Well, and like I said, that's whatever. I don't know about
No, I
that.
mean the channel. I don't think that's him.
I didn't think it was either, but that's why I did. That's why I said that because I didn't
but
really
yeah,
think that.
no. I understand that him and Morticia have a thing towards each other, and that's fine. And Morticia respects that I like both of them. As long as I don't talk shit about either one of them to each other, I'm good. I don't
Here's
get in
my
the middle of their beef.
We've
here's
had
my
our issues. He'll leave me alone. I'll leave him alone.
and that's what I say. Here's my thing with Steve. Okay, other than the fact that he's guest mob, he made some comments to Rachel, who we're very close with in here. Okay,
Yeah.
and it really really fucking hurt me. Not hurt me. It bothered me because I know it hurt her, and it's about her father passing away, and it's really rude. And granted, she may have said some stuff to him too, but it was in retaliation to things that were being said to her.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what my issue with him is, and just things like that. So
And if you probably brought that up to Steve in a way where I understand you're angry at him, I understand the whole situation, but Steve is a very reasonable guy. And if you explain to him how it hurt her or anything like that, he would probably be very respectful and apologize, to be honest. Steve's a really good guy.
Beg to
Well,
differ, but that's okay.
I understand, and everybody has their own opinion, hun. And I'm going to say that
Oh, I
multiple
totally
times.
understand. If we need to skip this topic, then we could totally do that.
Well, and that it's probably better because
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into
I'm not
I
around
will
very
be
much.
accused of being a shit talker when I'm not. Let's just put it like that.
it. Right?
yeah.
There's two people that I'm
Like, you
very.
guys probably like Starshine, right?
Yeah, she's
Right.
a friend of mine.
Yeah, well, she's not a friend of mine.
I get it.
You know what I mean? You know,
There-
she said some shit that's not fucking cool. And she ever wants to come and talk about it, we can talk about it. But she wanted to sit there and say that I wasn't a good friend to somebody and I didn't pay somebody else. The one thing you're going to know about me is I'm a loyal bitch.
Yep, me
Mhm.
too.
I am a loyal fucking bitch. You can ask Morticia, you can ask any fucking person. Jamie Hicks, Nora, anybody. You can ask anybody. Anybody in Boyd too will tell you she's loyal to home base and G. You know what I mean?
What does that stand for, by the way?
Home base is for G Mangoes. It's his community.
No, I think it means Boyd, babe.
Yeah, B-O-Y-T.
Oh, Boyd is the bottom of YouTube. And Steve just messaged me, and that was him.
Oh, okay.
Somebody
Well, it
said
said
it wasn't
April
him.
of 22, so I was skeptical because
No,
I know.
he messaged me on Twitter, and he just told
Okay.
me that was him.
My bad.
Well, like I said,
Okay.
either way, I don't go at him anymore. And like
Yeah.
Popper
He's
just
not involved with that. He loves Lisa, and that's he just wants to chill. That's him.
and that's great. That's awesome. Like Popper said, that's why I put it up there. That's the exact same feeling I have for him. The exact same feeling. So, and that's where I'll leave that. I absolutely detest Isaac Guest. No matter what anybody says, that's never going to change. And he was involved with him, and that's where all of
My
this started
issues with
from.
him are Isaac related. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah. Well, if you guys
It's all right,
ever,
Flower. What, honey?
when it comes down to it, is that just sit back and watch Steve. And, whenever you guys all feel comfortable, you probably could. He's a really reasonable guy. And you guys
Babe.
could probably all have a conversation.
Here's the
And
thing.
I've tried that with him,
Yeah.
Here's the
and
thing.
I was completely reasonable.
Yeah.
Maybe if I would have met him before I was on here, or before I saw him on here,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know, but it's embedded in my brain now, and there's certain things that you
It's
just
totally
you can't.
understandable.
Right.
Everybody, this is a big community. It's a big platform. Everybody is not going to like everybody. This ain't fucking
Well, see, that's the
kumbaya.
thing. We were friends, I thought.
Yeah.
And I've
I get it.
taken that. I've gotten
get
that same comment from multiple people, and that's what I've heard. Like I said, I've seen him before I even started streaming or talking or anything. I
Yeah.
watched him in other communities, and he was entertaining. And a lot of people liked him. When he joined Guest Mob, things changed
Well,
for him.
when all the crap kicked off with what's his name, because I don't really like to give it any weight.
I don't
anymore.
know any of this part of the story because, like I said,
This
when it
is
comes
why I'm
to
telling
both
you.
communities, when it comes
Hold
to
on.
like,
Ladies,
sorry.
go ahead and talk between yourselves. I have to grab something to drink real quick. I'll be right back.
I don't know what happened between you and Steve. I don't know what happened between any of you guys because I stay out of that drama because I like people from both sides. Like I love Morticia, but I know she doesn't like Steve,
Mhm.
and Steve might not like Morticia, but they respect that I like both of them. And as long as I'm not talking shit to each and one of them or letting one talk it over the other, if like, let's just say Morticia came up here and told her feelings, because Steve knows her feelings about it. Steve definitely knows. And I would gracefully bow off the panel, being respectfully. And if Steve did the same thing, I would bow off the fucking panel and say, have a good day.
Mm.
Because like I said, I can be neutral. Sorry.
That's good.
Okay, and you know what? Here's the thing with this whole thing. And I said you said you don't know what's going on because you're not involved with it. I get it.
Yeah.
I can give it to you in a nutshell from my side.
All of this came because everybody that's in here right now in any of these communities is all here because of AGP. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm here. That was
Right.
my original community.
and that's where
Yep.
we're all
Me
from. And
too.
then between and this 90% of this started with the guest mob scenario because there's supporters like most of us that are in here that support Charlie, and then there were supporters that supported Mike and guest mob, and that division right there has caused all of this bullshit that has gone on. Okay,
Yeah.
and regardless of what happens, now it's the YouTube Revolutionary War because of this scenario, and that's where this is all stemming from. 99.9% of it, and then all
Yeah.
the other little things that come out of it. So
I totally agree. Me, on the other whole thing about guest mob and AGP, I keep those two things separate because I just do. I don't. You mean guest mob? I never looked at it as like, yeah, they were around. Isaac knew AGP and he's really good friends with Mike, but I keep those things two separate because AGP was a thing of his own.
Mhm.
and we all tried that. We all tried to keep that separate. They did not allow for that,
Yeah.
though, hon.
Yeah, I understand completely. Don't sit here trying to change your mind about anything. I agree
Right.
with you 100%. You guys, I respect everybody's feelings. As long as you're not a piece of shit, I'll come up here and talk to you like a normal person, you know.
Mhm.
And
Right.
but I respect everybody's opinion when it comes to them because I don't know how you feel. I'm not you. You know what I mean? So I'm
Yes.
not going to be like, no, you should definitely keep those two things separate. No, because that's the way you feel.
Right.
Like I said, I have never really put guest mob and AGP together for the specific reason is that AGP was a whole thing on his own.
I've been cussed out on a live stream for no reason. So yeah, my feelings are going to be different.
Trust me, I've had people coming to me always situated in this fucking community like it was another business. Trust me, I know how you feel.
Well,
It's just been different people.
I've separated. I know what you're saying exactly because I don't put AGP with guest mob. Is what I'm saying. Michael Green. I have separated AGP and Michael Green now. Okay. Because it's two different things now to me, and it has been for years. I used to be a huge, of course, AGP fan like everybody else, and then I was also a big fan of Mike's until I saw things that I didn't like. Okay, and Mike being together with Guest Mob and all this other stuff is where my difference of opinion came from.
I get it. I totally get it.
And that's what it is. So,
no, I see where you're coming from. I definitely see where that comes from.
But that's what this whole beef has been about. That you know what I'm saying, and it's probably never going to end. I said this once before, which I know it's never going to happen. If there is ever a day that everybody that was involved with the AGP scenario, obviously except for AGP, rest in peace, were to get back together and they all got along, I think that's the only way that this beef would ever stop. Okay, but that's never going to happen, and we all know that. Charlie and Mike and Isaac and Tina and all them and Doug, they will never be back together the way it used to be. Never, ever. So
can I give the whole thing about the whole, Michael and Charlie
absolutely.
situation?
Absolutely.
Okay. I am not a big fan of Charlie. Sorry. He's just not my type of cup of tea. I don't have any hatred. I don't need to talk shit about the man. But the way I look at it, because I have so many brothers, that's between fucking brother shit. You know what I mean? Let them fucking war it out. You know what I mean? If you know, I totally fucking, that's brother shit. Like and everybody should butt out of that shit because I know for a fact, I understand my fucking, both of them have done shitty shit. Okay. Both of them. In my opinion, Charlie's gone a little bit farther, but shit happens. I wasn't there. I don't know the whole situation, so I'm not going to speak upon that part. But that's brother shit, dude. They need to work it out or leave each other the fuck alone. To be honest.
I mean, I agree, but here's the thing: is if it was never put out here for us to see, none of us would ever know about it in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. So that's on them as well.
Yeah, that was the first mistake. So.
Yeah, no. I was about to say that actually. Thank you for bringing that up. No, they shouldn't have put their public business out on Front Street. Okay, that's just facts. You don't ever put your family grievances out anywhere on the internet, on the fucking street. That's family shit. You do that between your family. You know what I mean? You don't need to bring anybody else in because regardless, at the end of the day, they're brothers. and they can
Yeah.
hate each other until day fucking blue. Trust me, I hate one of my older brothers to death. I hate them to death, but I
Oh, I
would be
feel you. I
sad if
hate my
something
own
happened.
sibling too.
I understand. I know lots of people have issues with their
I have
siblings.
7 brothers, so I'm a little biased when it comes to brother. I've seen brothers go. I mean, my brothers
Oh
used to
yeah.
fight each other, sit there, and I mean, legitly, I have 5 older brothers. I mean, they would fight it out like they were fucking fighting strangers, and then walk away and fucking handshakes. My dad comes from fucking. He has 9 brothers and 4 sisters.
Yeah,
Okay.
my siblings two-faced as fuck, and I don't pull with
Yeah,
that. So.
but at the end, you would never want to see them dead because
Yeah,
that's still your family. You might not
Absolutely.
like who they
definitely
are.
not.
Right.
We're not gonna agree
Absolutely
on that
not.
one. That's okay. I want nothing else to do with this sibling, so we'll just
Yeah,
leave it.
but you never want to see them dead.
I
Definitely
can't say
not.
that. The things we've been through, and we definitely don't
Yeah.
need to air all of that here.
No.
No,
Of course
they're-
not. Please don't
they're-
say anymore. Please don't say
The
anymore.
Yeah,
things
they're-
that we've been through, I've got nothing for him, and I don't
Yep.
give a shit what happens.
There's
Yeah, I
different
totally understand.
situations, different circumstances. So I get it.
If I would allow myself, it would be so easy to hate that motherfucker, and we'll just leave it at that.
Right.
So yeah,
Yeah,
I know
and
something about brothers myself.
Honestly, you know what? I would be great if they would mend their issues and get back together. I'd like to see that for any family. But
Well,
again,
see, my sibling hates me for no reason. So, okay. And when I was at my absolute lowest in life, they threw me away. So I'm just going to stay thrown away. You go your way and nothing will happen to you.
Oh, I
Because
agree
I'm
with
not no
that.
Becky Badass, but I don't tolerate that shit.
I understand.
And it's totally understandable because there's certain siblings that shit can't be fucking mended. My mom
Right.
has that situation with one of her siblings. She will never
I
mend
had tried
fucking
for a
something.
long time. I practically ripped my own soul out, it seemed like, to try and solve things.
Yeah.
And fucker wouldn't even man up and tell me what the issue was. So I'm done.
Yeah. No, and there's times, and I have family members myself that aren't my brothers and sisters that I'm just like, fuck you and yours. I don't
Mhm.
care.
There's
Right.
a big
I get what
difference
you're
between
saying.
relatives and family.
Yeah.
Everybody's
And,
situations are different.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everybody's situations are different. I don't think it should have been aired all over fucking YouTube and for the world to see. I think they should have
Yeah.
fucking resolved the shit
Right.
and been done with it. If they weren't gonna fuck with each other, don't fuck with each other and just walk away.
Right.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree
That's
with
it.
you on that one.
I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. I think everybody just needs to walk the fuck away. If you're not gonna fuck with each other, don't fuck with each other then. And it goes the same for Doug and his family. Like, if you're not gonna fuck with Doug, don't fuck with Doug. Why would he even rent space in your head?
That's true.
And
That's
it
true.
goes the same for Charlie and Michael. If y'all ain't fucking with each other, don't fuck with each other. Then don't let them rent space in your head. Period. Because
Yep.
when I'm done with a motherfucker, I don't even pay no mind.
hmm
Yeah. Yep.
That's just me though.
I like
get
to
it.
be the kind that gives everybody a chance.
No,
But I mean, initially, sure.
I'm not.
Because
Now,
I'm a nice person. I like to be a nice person, but I do have the bad side, and I hate that side. But it's appropriate sometimes.
And see,
I
that's
play in that side a lot.
that's my basis right there. Okay, that's why I support Charlie the way I do. And you guys, anybody can disagree. That's absolutely fine. It's not going to upset me. I support Charlie, and I've supported Charlie since it's been 15 years. I've been behind him from when he was in the first video I ever saw him in with Mike until right now, because Charlie did go too far. Charlie's owned that. Charlie's made bad mistakes. Charlie's apologized for it, and Charlie is a completely different person now, regardless of what other people say. And this
There's
is my
going to be a lot of growth. I said that a while back.
this is my opinion. Again, I'm not shoving this down anybody's throat, but this is
Everybody's
I don't
entitled to their
want him
opinion.
to know any of that because he's not my cup of tea anyways.
Right,
Even when
yeah.
he was with good. See, the thing about it, even when he was good with the family, he still wasn't my cup of tea. He's just got the wrong type of energy for me. You know what I mean?
I get it.
feel
And
you.
that's
he to me, and this is no disrespect to you, Charlie, if you're listening, is that I just look at you as like a man child. Just the personality, not saying you're an actual man child, the personality and how, like, I don't know, I can't handle your energy, dude. I can't.
Oh, that's valid.
Not
everybody's
I'm
gonna
not
like
sitting here
everybody.
trying to be rude or disrespectful to him. I don't agree with a lot of things that he has done. As long as he grows from them and moves on from them, great for him. You know,
Yeah.
he's just not my cup of tea. I can't deal with dude's energy. That's it, you know?
Absolutely. Sorry.
And
I
I'm
was.
not going to hate on anybody who sits there and wants to chill with him or support him because for what? Because I don't like dude. That's your, you know, if you like dude, good on for you. You can deal with that energy. I just can't, you know? I don't
Right.
hate on
Right.
people who support other people that I might not like, you know, because guess what?
Right.
That's high school bullshit. High
Exactly.
school bullshit, dude.
I'm willing to just about talk to anybody, almost anybody.
Well, Steve did make a comment. He says, if you ever do want to reach out to him
I
again,
saw it.
yeah, okay. I just want to make sure
I
you saw
saw it.
and when he says that, he genuinely means that. I think he just got maybe wrapped up in the hype and the bullshit. You know, I don't know. I can't speak for him. I'm sorry for even saying that, Steve. I love you, but you know, I've seen a lot of kindness out of Steve, but I've also seen I actually kind of like it when he drags people, not people who I like it when people who actually fucking deserve it. And like I said, I don't know y'all's beef because, like I said, I didn't watch. But people I don't like that I've seen deserved being drugged through the mud, I
Well,
like.
let's just say it wasn't just bullshit. It wasn't just YouTube bullshit.
Okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
none of my business. That's between
Right.
you and Steve, and I'm not getting in the middle of that.
Right.
You know, for my friend Crystal, because I am a very confrontational person, you fuck with me, you're gonna find out. That's
Yeah,
basically my
I
motto.
have that tendency. I just like to try and keep it a little bit
I
tame,
don't
just for my
fuck
own
with too
sake.
many. I don't fuck with too many people, and if I don't like you, I don't fuck with you,
Yeah.
and you'll know if I don't fuck with you because I make it very known. I'm not one of those girls that will sit there and smile in your face and be like, "Hi, how are
No, I
you?"
can't be funny. I can't do it.
I won't address you, and then when you finally annoy me, when you keep addressing me, I'll just be like, "Bitch, check it the fuck out here." Don't address me. I don't fuck with you. So don't even speak to me. I can be civil in a chat. Just don't speak to me.
I
That's
got
the type
you.
of person I am. But,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
you know,
So.
like I said, I don't hold anything against Robin because she's cool with Starshine.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
she's a good friend, and well, as
You
long
know?
as nobody badmouths because I don't know you guys' situation, I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to sit up here because you two don't know the situation.
Right.
Morticia does. Morticia does.
Right.
But you know, I'm also not going to hold that against her. I'm going to be like, "Fuck you, bitch! You supported blah blah blah." You know
Right.
what I mean? Because you have that relationship with her. I'm not in that
And,
relationship with you.
and
Right.
that's where the fact that we're all adults kicks in, and we can do those kinds of things without being children about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, trust me, I can be shady as shit though. I
Oh,
was shady as shit
absolutely. We
earlier.
all we
You
we
know,
all we all can be, but I'm just saying
I
that's
don't
where
like the shady stuff. I'd rather be direct.
I do it in chat where everybody can see it because you could clearly say when I was like, "I'm gonna leave now. I gotta go because I'm gonna
Mhm.
start being shady," and I did throw a shady jab at her, but that's out in the open. I don't do shady shit behind the scenes. That's just not me.
Yeah, if I got something to say, you're gonna know it.
Yeah, you're gonna
There's
know it.
gonna be no question.
No, is that
Right.
a pug? That sounds like a pug snort.
It's okay. No, it's my little chihuahua. She has this little reverse
Oh,
sneeze.
I have a teacup min pin, so I know how you
The
feel.
little redhead in my profile picture is who you're listening to. It's okay, baby.
Here,
She gets excited.
I'll show you this one. This one right here. He's my little asshole.
Oh, my uncle has one like that.
He's a teacup though. He's smaller.
Yeah,
Is
she's
that
teacup too.
that's one of
She
the
weighs
tiny. Oh
like
yeah,
10 pounds.
that's one of the tiny ones. They're cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a cutie.
How old is
Yeah.
he?
He's 2. His
Yeah,
name
he
is
looks like a
Tiny Dog,
spotted
but we
baby
call him.
face.
He's
His name
cute.
is Tiny Dog, but we call him TD.
He,
Right on.
tiny dog. Gotcha.
And then I have a 1.5-year-old blue nosed pit bull named Ace. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Hold on, let me see if
Yeah,
I can get him up here. Come here,
Gizmo
boy.
had a little twin. That's her little blonde sister next to her. We lost her in the beginning of January. It sucked ass.
So how are those little? Oh, well, that's
Oh,
a bit.
and you. Pretty
See,
baby.
see, that's a cutie. Is that a blue
I love
tick?
dogs.
It's a blue nose. He's a
Blue
blue nose
nose.
pit bull. Yeah.
Okay.
I raised him since he was 4 weeks old because his mom rejected him because I would never take a puppy that young from his mom for the
Yeah.
social skills and all of that stuff. But it was a choice of leaving him with mom and mom rejecting him and not feeding him and him end up dying, or me taking him and bottle feeding him, and he's been with me ever since. He's the biggest baby ever. Actually, my tiny dog rules the house. He beats up on my pit bull. It's so pathetic.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
So,
Those are my babies. And then I have 2 biological children and then one stepson. So
gotcha. Gotcha.
that's my life because everybody else knows it. It's been, doxed out and shit like that. So I don't mind sharing.
1 second, guys. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I've had people in this community say that my child is fake. My youngest, my daughter, is fake because I wouldn't show a picture. Well, sorry, it's not going to happen.
No.
Out of respect for my daughter's father and his family. There's reasons.
Oh, I just
Right.
leave kids alone. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. No, but you can see where I kind of come from, and I've been tossed around this fucking platform as well. As long as you know you have good friends and only your good friends, their opinions are the only ones that matter. These trolls
Mhm.
don't give a fuck.
Absolutely.
And trust me, I've made my mistakes on here too. I'm not a perfect person. I'm not some saint. But I've learned from my mistakes and I've moved on and I've never done it again and never will. Because I was
Absolutely.
That's what
originally
matters.
a Cena supporter when I came here.
Are you okay, Robin?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I heard you cough, and I thought maybe you were having a little trouble.
Oh, I'm always
Yeah.
going to do that, honey.
Robin, I think you're a very nice lady. I like
Oh, I
you.
appreciate it. Thank you. I try to be.
Honestly,
And
everybody
Dago,
that. Yes, ma'am.
I've been lurking. I lurked.
Oh, well, welcome to my club then.
I have a
I'm-
lot of.
I'm
I
queen worker.
I actually learned this in the boy. Before you ever really start chatting in a chat, you sit there and watch for a little bit to see
Oh,
how
yeah.
chat goes left or right, and see if
That's
it's
why
a
my
place
name
where
is what
you
it
would
is.
want to be.
Yeah,
So,
I have a lot of lurkers I found out from different people that have been watching because I'll watch my numbers, when I'm live, and it's like, well, okay, there's 5 people in here, and it says I have 10 people in here,
well,
so obviously there's
Starshine,
5. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to say it's not all under the water the bridge for me. And if you ever want to have a conversation so we can work it out, I'm open to do that. But it's not underneath the water of the bridge. You said some fucked up shit that I don't appreciate. And then on top of that, you started sitting there saying what everybody else was saying about my child. So you see where I'm coming from, Starshine. If you ever want to have a conversation, we can have that conversation. But I don't fuck with you and I don't like you. Was that disrespectful, Robin, to you?
I don't get in other people's business.
Yep, thank you. So
I mean,
that-
if you guys ever want to do that and you want a platform to do it
I
on,
would do that on a private because that's just the type of person I am.
and that's probably
I'm
the
not
best way
going
to do it.
and give all these trolls content
Yeah.
No.
for watching a boss fight
That's
with Starshine. I'm not doing that.
private would be the best way to do it. I think
Yeah.
I've learned, but some people like to do it live so everybody hears it. So I'm just saying, and she said, I'll be happy to. I see your point. So there you guys go.
So
And that's great. I'd love to see that happen when people don't get along and they can work things out if they can work things out.
I can be an adult. Okay.
There's
And-
only a couple of folks I will never ever speak to because I'm
oh,
done.
Oh, I'm trusting. I'm on the same level with you, honey.
I
There's
get
a
it.
few people.
Yeah, there's a few people that way with me too.
I'm
so.
sure they don't have to guess who they are, but it's okay.
Oh, trust me, the people know who I'm.
Or they don't
about
give
a
a
handful.
fuck, and that's cool too.
Yeah, no, and there's a few people. The reason why I didn't chat into your fucking chat is because there's one person in here that I don't fuck with, and I will tear apart every time I talk to her. So I don't destroy people's chats. I just don't choose to come in.
You mean somebody that's a regular that comes in here?
She's kind of a new regular. She knows who I'm talking about. Morticia will tell you.
I know who it is because I was watching comments earlier and I caught on to who it was, so I get it.
Yeah.
And it's all right. I mean, you guys don't.
And I don't come in here when I see her in here for the specific reason. I am not gonna fuck up your chat or your life. I'm not doing that.
I appreciate that.
I've
I
done
do.
that. I've done that plenty of times. And so I'm trying to change that about myself, about ruining people's chats because I have a personal beef with somebody in their chat. And I feel like I need to comment and be
No,
an asshole.
I
That's
do
just, I'm
appreciate
trying to
that.
change that asshole perspective of me. You see what I'm saying?
Nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing at all.
So,
Nothing at all. Wow. We've already been on for 2 hours. Damn. Yeah, and there's a lot of people. I have I have some. I don't know some of the newer people that are in here, but for the most part, this is a really, really great group of people that comes in here. They're very,
yeah.
very polite. They're great people. They've always been very supportive of me from like the beginning. I have a few people in here that were here from the moment that I went live the first time ever that have never left since. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah.
amazing to me.
Yeah, no, that's great. Like I said, there's people in my corner that have been with me and know me from Jump Street and know that I'm an asshole. Like I don't sit there and doubt that shit. I'm a very
Right.
hard-headed person. I'm very strong-willed, and if I have an opinion, I'll fucking say it. And most people can't handle a strong person. They can't.
Right. Right.
I've met quite a few people who sit there and pretend like they're bad, but when I come around, they shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I
other
get it.
people like Morticia. People can't handle strong personalities. Even Steve Billings and Isaac, they both have strong personalities. I know you guys don't like them. I have my own opinions. I love
Well,
Steve. Isaac, I can give or take.
right. The
I have
problem
nothing
is
bad to say about it.
a lot of times when people have alpha personalities, and it's hard to go head to head with people that are alphas.
Yeah.
Because they fight. If that's what it's all about. When you have two alphas together in a room, one of them wants to come out on top. It doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's where that
nobody
comes
comes
from.
out on top when it comes to this shit. Like,
Right, exactly. And I believe that. Isaac is an alpha in his mind. Steve is an alpha
yep.
in his mind. We're all our personalities is what they are, and that's why a lot of this stuff goes on. But what are you going to do about it? Nothing. You just have to deal with it or don't, and that's
Yeah.
it.
You choose to walk away or you don't.
That's
I
it.
mean, that's just 100% facts is that, you walk away from the situation and take yourself out of the drama, or you sit there and dwell in the shit.
Right. Exactly.
And I prefer not to sit there and dwell about old shit. Like, I could sit there and fucking, I have beef with Tina. Do I choose to fucking drag her? No, because
Who
guess
doesn't?
what?
Let me say something real quick. I don't want to blast the person because, well, they private messaged me. But to that person asking me if so and so is really so and so, yes, it is because I checked. And I don't think you're getting my DMs back. So, yes, it is. I did check. So that's all I had to say about that.
So, and I'm loyal to the people I give a fuck about and who have been there. Loyalty is everything to me. If you're going to be disloyal and fucking not be a good friend, I'll call you out on it. You're not a good person, I'll definitely call you out on it. But I like you guys, and I just I have no problem with either side. I choose to stay out of it. I understand why you guys are mad. I understand why he's mad. To be honest, it's all nonsense. I wish everybody would just drop it and go their own ways. But you guys are going to do what you guys are going to do.
Well, I'm not mad at nonsense, but okay.
No. I'm not talking I'm not saying nonsense like that, disrespecting your feelings. I'm really not. I'm sorry, Robin, if that's the way it came across.
A little bit.
I'm saying the drama that are between both sides. I'm sorry, I misstood.
I think what she's saying is that the nonsense is that it ever happened. The things that actually happened, Robin, is what she means, I think.
Yeah, I'm talking about the shit that he wasn't talking on, that never happened. The bullshit that's ever happened.
Right.
The real drama, I definitely agree. The reason why each side says fuck both of y'all. You know what I mean? I get it. But how much longer can we drag out all of this shit? Both sides drag it. I get it. You guys are angry. He's angry. Totally understandable. Do what y'all's do. I'm just here to enjoy the actual people and not the drama. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Hmm.
Well, and here's the thing. That's what I've said before. It's like, when is enough enough? But I'll tell you
Yeah.
right now, neither side is going to give up
Yeah.
on do
And
you know, and everybody, each side is going to stand tall in what they
yep,
believe, and that's what the problem is. And
yep.
nobody's ever going to give in and go, okay, you know what? Fuck it, you're right, and walk away. It's not going to happen. So,
No, and everybody has that right because there's been a lot of fucked up shit that each side has done.
in some
By
senses, you're
talking
right.
shit, going real life shit, sitting there fucking with people's lives. That's just not okay. We're all on the internet to sit here and get away from our real lives, not for drama to come into our real lives and destroy our lives. That's not okay.
And that's what I've
That's
always
not
said.
okay.
This is supposed to be a hobby. This is not real life. So,
Yeah. I mean, that's why I just sit here and lurk and sit in the back because I don't, like I said, I'm just not in the middle of the drama. And I see both sides of everybody and their feelings are hurt. And it's valid reasons for sure. Robin, I understand valid fucking reasons. I'd never want to disrespect your feelings towards that side because you have been hurt. And that's understandable.
she's been through some shit. And I mean, a
Yeah.
lot of shit. So,
Yeah. And that's not okay. Just like Crystal. So I'm kind of, see, you can thank the nice boss on Crystal because she always wanted me to be nicer,
right. Right.
you know?
I got you.
And I'm very sorry for the things that you've gone through, Robin.
Oh, you don't have anything. I mean, you and I don't
I
even know
know,
each
but
other.
for a person looking in the outside, I think you needed to hear it that I'm sorry for what happened to you. I wish it never did.
It is what it is, you know.
You know, I just wanted to tell you that. I know I had no part of it,
Right.
but it's still, I'm telling you, I'm sorry because it's not okay. So,
Um, I didn't even see that till just now. Yeah, if a mod could handle that, please, I'd appreciate it. Thank you.
Hang on.
And I thank you for doing that, boss, because I do that too. You know, when you see somebody that's gone through something and they're not getting the apologies they deserve, we just like to do as people.
hold on. Before you block this dude, because I would actually like to say something to him. I know I ain't got a dog in the fight, but that racist shit, I definitely do because I have a stepson that's half black. So I got a question. You
Hold
that with that
on,
racist shit, bitch?
hold on a minute. That's not Morty.
That's not Morticia. No.
That's what I was wondering. Like, who the hell puts up an account that looks just like that?
But
William.
you still have Pennywise Blue.
Oh, yeah. That needs to be done. All right. Anyway, go ahead, honey. I
That's
didn't mean
not
to
okay.
interrupt you.
I'll drag him. He don't want to start with me, dude. I don't put up with that racist shit because I'll call you out your name all the fucking way and have you crying. The racist shit really pisses me off. I'm not trying to have a turn up on you guys. I'm sorry.
You're okay. You're okay.
I don't. And if you sat there and have left Morticia hanging, my loyalties lie with her, homeboy. And
Morticia
I don't
got
like it
Morticia.
when my friends get fucked over or left out
No.
hanging.
You know, that came out of Morticia's mouth, so that's, those are facts according to her. So you can't argue with that one.
So I gotta. Okay, bitch, fuck me out. Thank you. I'll have my boyfriend come home and fuck me when he gets off work because it seems like you ain't got a job, bitch. You want to go there?
Mm,
You want to go there? It's not just the racist shit there, Mister Fucking Clown. Um, it's the leaving people out to fucking dry. You're supposed to be loyal to is my problem. And it pretty much sounds like you probably have left all your friends hanging because you're a pussy ass bitch. Do you want to go there? Because I can go there. And I don't care how many times you fucking apologize for it.
Wow. Okay.
When you leave my friends hanging, it's a problem.
Hold on a minute. Okay. Popper, where are you at?
I
It says
just
that
saw
it
him.
says the evil Queen Morticia was hidden by evil Queen Morticia.
Yeah, I think she got hers. I think she got the fake one herself.
Are you actually in here, Morty?
If one of you guys could probably private message her, she'll probably let you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
I
I'm
don't
Morty,
seem
trying.
to be.
drop me a message, Morty. I'll let him know. Or
That's what I'm
them.
trying to go to my private chat now. I just didn't realize. I didn't even see
So,
that he was in here for a minute.
you know, that's not very loyal there,
Dago,
homeboy.
did you
Yes, I
take
did.
did you take the wrench? Okay.
Yes, I did. Wait a minute now.
Being
Okay.
disloyal isn't very fucking cool. Just
Yeah,
saying.
Popper's here. I see him.
All right. Did you? Okay, so you said that wasn't Morty Popper, right?
That one
Uh,
wasn't, no.
okay. All right. I went
And
to my
she got
phone.
herself. Well, she got to
None
fake
of you
herself,
guys
you know.
have been cloned before.
What'd you say, hun?
None of you guys have been cloned before.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was. And I think
It's
somebody
like a
else was
rite of
too.
passage around here getting a clone account. You really hit some status when you get cloned. Oh,
Okay.
I've
Yeah.
been cloned so many times, you have no idea.
Dago, what do you want us to do there now
Just
that you've unwrenched?
um. uh, well,
I said what I needed to say.
like I said, I don't want anybody being disrespected in here, and I don't want that to happen. Any, you know what I'm saying? So yeah,
You want us to take care of it?
yeah.
Oh, if
Okay.
you're talking about him disrespecting me, calling me a bitch, fuck, I am one, so don't bother me none.
Well, we don't go for that. We even, the other night when Flaccavelli was in, we didn't let nobody bully her either.
Oh,
Yeah,
you let a
nobody,
whore in?
nobody
Ew.
gets bullied in here. No matter who they are, it doesn't matter
Did
to
you
me.
guys get the chat tested? I'm just saying, because, she's kind of a whore. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm staying out
For
of that.
STDs?
I don't like to talk about
Sorry, I need
people
to
like that.
stop. See, see, now you're getting the 510 in the boss. I'm
Well,
sorry.
and here's the thing. Regardless of anybody's opinion about other people, the things that were being said, like even if I absolutely hated you, for instance, okay, just an example. I don't, but I'm just saying. And there were some issues that went on with her children and things like that, and the people were coming in here making comments, and I don't deal
Yeah,
with
that's
that at
not
all.
cool.
Oh
I
no, no,
don't
no,
care
no!
who it is.
I would
Kids
never
aren't
say a
cool.
comment about her children because those are my
Right,
children. I
right.
wouldn't want somebody to talk about my kids, but I can definitely talk about her all day being a whore. You know,
I
Is
understand.
my Twitter
Like I said,
working?
I go towards the person. I don't go towards their children because their children have nothing to do with it, and also I wouldn't want somebody to do that about mine. You see what
right,
I'm
right.
saying?
Yep. Yeah, kids do not need to be involved in anything that has to do with
Never.
shit
And that's
ever.
not okay. Regardless of my feelings, no one's kid should be brought up, even hers. Because you know what? We don't know the situation. We're not in her real life.
That's it.
I only talk about the shit that I seen on the internet. I'm not ever going to talk about her kids ever.
That
That's not
e-
right.
exactly. Thank you very much. That's how exactly I feel about it. So there it is.
I've slipped up. Don't
Absolutely.
get me wrong. I've slipped up, and once in a while I've said fucked up shit. But I, like I said, I'm changing. I've
Well,
changed a lot.
and that's the thing. Like I don't get along with Tina any longer. I've never gotten along with Isaac. I would never say anything about his children.
Yeah.
I would never say anything about
And I
Tina
never
about
ever heard about you talking
Al-
about his stuff.
Albert. I wouldn't do it. I just won't do it. I won't allow anybody to do it in front of me either. So, it's just you don't put kids into nothing around here. This is bad enough. The bullshit that we have to deal with in here as people and adults ourselves. But when you throw kids into the mix, it's just bad. So
Can I honestly say that? Okay, because I've been in the boy and I've been in the drama community. You know where MFW came from, right?
oh yeah, yeah,
To be
yeah.
honest, I
I did.
would rather deal. Okay, so what the boy and drama community call over here, what they call us, it's not the AGP.
Oh, I
Okay,
know that. I know.
you
Believe me,
want to
I
know
know.
what they actually call us over
I
here that came from here?
I've heard multiple things, but go ahead.
They call us Troll Avenue.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I've heard that one. I've
And
heard
to be honest, it's kind of true because we do have a lot of trolls over here.
yeah, I've heard Troll Avenue. I've heard the Bottom Feeders. I've heard the
I'd rather be called a Troll Avenue any day of the week than a bottom feeder. I ain't never been a
absolutely,
So,
absolutely.
so
I've
to be
heard the soap
honest,
opera side. Yeah,
I thought Troll Avenue was really bad. It's that fucking drama community, dude. Have you
it
ever sat
is.
there and watched any of them women?
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely. Oh my God, Molly Golightly and all
oh
of
no,
them
no,
over
no.
there.
One Win and Diane, who is a scammer from fucking all hell. That bitch is a scammer.
Oh, Diane,
Uh,
yeah, I know all about
oh
that
yeah,
too.
but have you ever watched fucking One Win and fucking Randy? Oh my lord, I
They all came
swear.
from MFW, as far as I could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah, and oh my god, dude, they're like Karens times 10. Like they complain about the stupidest shit. Like on some real, like over here, real shit happens. Like swatting,
right.
CPS is involved. Like you used to be back in the day, used to be on a regular.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They get them only a couple of times, and it's not even that fucking bad. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
right. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And
People
I'm
have.
just like, lady, you guys would not survive over here. You can call it Stroll Avenue. None of you would survive. You guys
No.
would have a mental breakdown.
Yep,
Because,
yep.
you know, they once in a while have like, and it's really fucked up regardless, they'll have like trolls of like their family members come in once in a great while. Fuck, how many times has that happened to one of us at one point over here? Plenty of
Um,
times.
My calculator doesn't go up that high.
quite
Exactly.
often. Yeah.
So I watch them for fun and entertainment. That shit's so funny to watch. I swear. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely.
But I'll be popping up in here a little bit more. And thank you again for letting me come on panel and be a chatty Cathy.
Oh no, no worries, man. No worries.
And I do definitely have a lot of respect for you guys, and I like I said, I don't have an opinion on this topic with you guys, and that's why I don't chat much.
I get it. I get it.
You know,
Well,
but I
it's
do
the.
enjoy your guys' opinions on like different topics for sure.
Oh well, and typically, like I said, if you've listened, I don't like to do this shit all the time with
Yeah.
all the drama. We do have other things, and we like
Oh, and I've seen you guys do other things for sure.
my favorite thing is like when Popper's up here and we just talk. And a lot of people have come at me and said that they like it, with me and him talk. Nothing against anybody else that comes up here because that's not what I'm saying. It's just, it started with me and him, and it's kind of like almost like a podcast, and we just sit up here and
Yeah,
talk back and forth, and
you guys
everybody
have
jumps in.
really good energy together, and people enjoy
Right,
that.
right, and that's what a lot of people have come at me with. But with his scheduling and the bullshit, I mean, this dude works fucking like 85 hours a week. So it's hard to get a hold of
Yeah.
him to get him in here. That's why he jumps into the chat when he can and does this. But anyway, I tried to make a place, as I've said, where everybody from all these different communities can come in here, relax, chill, and just say what they got to say, enjoy themselves. We'll talk about this, that, and everything else. And it seems to be enjoyable by a lot of people. Of
Yeah.
course, I'm a little too nice. I've been told that multiple times.
Yeah,
And
just a little bit.
right. And at the same time, I have these stupid ass pipe dreams that everybody's going to get along in a perfect world. Yeah, I know the difference.
That's
So,
not gonna happen. Not in this
right.
community, at least.
No, no. No, I think I'm the closest thing to that in this community that there ever will
No, that's
be.
how it is. That's how it is. Like that's why I'm like going over to the boy because I have home base over there because I'm part of them. And we chill and drama comes up once in a while and we deal with it then. I mean, and that seems like it happens here. But you guys have had a lot of shit go on and
Yeah,
I totally understand it, you know what I mean? Because I know this community. When shit
yeah.
pops off, it pops off for a little bit. But you'll get back down to those just having those fun streams, this
Well,
shit
once
doesn't.
he,
Most of the time, we don't even concentrate on it.
I try not to bring it up, but of course I have to respond
Yeah.
to people in chat because I'm very, very, very interactive with my chat. A lot of streamers aren't. I am. I believe in
I
that
know. I like
100%.
that about you. I like that
Right.
about you.
And I try to do that. I want them involved in everything, and I'm going to be doing more things once I get this stupid computer I'm tired of talking about finished. But anyway,
And Squishy is Nora. That's my other best friend. Can
yeah,
you
yeah.
please send prayers to her? She's having a hard time with Crystal right now. She really is.
I'm sorry. Say that again, hon.
Um, Crystal was also part of my group. Like we were all friends, and
With
Nora was
Nora,
really.
Nora,
Yeah, Nora and her, me, Nora, and Jamie Hicks. I don't know if you know who Jamie Hicks is.
I do.
Me, her, Nora, and Crystal. We're all a solid fucking friend group. Like for
Right.
real. We
Yeah,
know
yeah.
everything about each other. So if you can send some love towards Nora because she's having a hard time with Crystal.
Oh, absolutely. She was actually up here not too long ago, for a minute to talk with Morty. But yeah, Nora, I'm so sorry, hon, for your loss, and we will definitely My people in here are very good people, and they will all be praying for you guys, all of you,
Yeah.
including Crystal's family. So,
Yeah.
um, I'm so sorry, guys. I really am.
Yeah, she. If you would have known Crystal Dago, she was, to be honest, one of the sweetest girls ever.
I can imagine.
I gotta jump off of here. I'm getting a phone call. I'll come
Absolutely.
back on later. Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem, man. You have a great day. Yeah, I can understand, Nora. I know what it's like. Again, today is the 21st. On the 19th was the anniversary, the 1 year anniversary. My best friend passed away last April 19th of cancer. I was friends with
Yeah,
her.
the 19th.
Yeah, I was friends with
Then,
her. I'm sorry.
sorry. No, go ahead.
We were friends for 41 years. 41 years. She was my best friend, my sister, my wife's best friend, my children's other mother, whatever you want to call it. She was my best friend, and I love her and will always love her with everybody in my bit of my heart. And I understand what it feels like. So
Yeah, I'm
it's
still
been,
in shock
it,
over it, but the similar stuff. Childhood friend, family friend, all of that.
yeah. So I get it. I absolutely get it.
Dude was barely 50 years old. My God. We'll just leave it there.
I get it. I get it, and I appreciate that, Sammy. I try to be fair. Sometimes I get wrapped up in the bullshit without even trying to, but
Well,
um,
it's like when Morty got me up on her panel
mhm.
to tell what happened, and then you welcomed me over here. I totally agree with Sammy because
uh,
me and Morty had known each other for a while, and I'd known of you for a teeny little bit, but
right.
it's cool. So,
I try. I really do. I try to be fair to everybody. I try to allow as many people in here as I can. And we all know
mhm.
why. I try to be as careful as I can with what goes on. Again, I know I'm too nice, but that's my personality, and that's part of who I am. I've been changing that to an extent, unfortunately. But thank you, Nora. I
Well, a little
appreciate that.
modification never hurt anyone.
Right. Unfortunately, I have to be a bit of an asshole at times, and I don't like to do that, but it is what it is. So,
I don't know if I'd go that far in my dealings with you, but
well,
you know,
I get to a point where it
I've
takes a
seen you
lot.
speak. I've seen you speak up when it's appropriate.
Well, I guess you could put it that way then. But
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to do that. I just don't like to do that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
So,
especially if it's between a couple of people that you care about. That sucks.
oh yeah, absolutely. And it just bothers me because I have taken up for certain people multiple times, and then I've been thrown
Mhm.
under the bus. I've been thrown under the bus by the same person or people,
Yeah.
and it blows my mind. Like, what the fuck ever, and really, it takes a whole lot to get me
Yeah.
that pissed off, and there's very few people that have seen it go through here. Um, to when I get that mad, pissed
I
off,
hate
Dig
that
is
I'm
great
not
too.
the extend my hand chick that I used to be or would like to be. So I hear you.
Yeah, yeah, and that's again why I love Bowser and Pookie because there's been days that I've blown the fuck up and I almost threw my computer out the window and said everybody can fuck off and I'm done, and they've calmed me down and brought me back to reality and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it is what it is. So that's a matter of opinion, Rezzy. He says pissed off Dago is great too. Laugh out loud. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm a little neurotic when I get pissed off and a little loud, so whatever. That's the Italian in me. What's up, Steve? Yes, I do. How you doing, sir? So that's all out of the way, said and done, and everybody, like I said once again, I'll say it one more time. I am sorry, and wait a minute. They're so used to you being nice that it shocks them and hurt. Oh well, you know what it is. What it is, Rezzy. I don't know what to say. That sometimes I don't like to do that. I don't like to be that guy, but I've put up with so many people that have come at me and for no fucking reason either, and attacked me and make fun of you know, my voice, and because I fucking and say that I'm the fucking weak link because I falter to this and I believe that. Well, that's not true. I just want to be the nicer person and want to be the better person. It's a choice. It's not a fucking fact. So so be it. YouTube,
Sometimes sometimes you just have to let people think what they're going to think.
and I do. I don't really give two shits on some of these people, but
Mm.
there are a lot of people's opinions that are very important to me through
Oh,
here.
for real? Yeah, it should be that way.
But there's some people that I could give two shits, you know, what they think or what they're doing. So whatever. Um, just like that whole bullshit that they try to say I was abusive to my son. Like, give me a fucking break.
Mm.
Give me a break. That was the funniest shit, and I was hoping, the funniest shit that I have seen and heard yet, because that is so far from the fucking truth. But whatever. This is what people do to other people.
Yeah.
And that's why I got so irritated with that situation, because and everybody's triggered by certain things.
Oh, yeah.
That was my trigger, because my son and my relationship is beyond a level that most people have with their kids, because he is so important and so special to me. So,
And he should be.
I mean, regardless, I have 7 kids, and everybody knows that knows me.
Mhm.
So, but I've said before that child alone, me and him have a completely different relationship, and always have, than any
And
of
you
my other
probably
kids.
fought to have it too, huh?
Absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. So, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like that. But it is what it is. Um, yeah, I'm too nice, and then when you stand up for yourself, they get butthurt. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Popper said he don't get triggered. Uh huh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can prove that wrong right now.
I've seen him go off a time or two.
All you got to do is say anything derogatory about Rachel. He's upside down instantly.
So that's a good guy right there.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Popper. Yeah, Nora, 7 kids. Um, I did a Brady Bunch scenario. Me and my wife, we each had
Mhm.
3 kids from our first marriages, and then we had one together afterwards. So,
That's cool. If you can mix them, sure.
it was fun. It was definitely fun. But I wouldn't trade it for my life. It was an experience that it was just an
It's fun
experience.
code for not so fun.
It was fun, but at the same time, it was challenging.
Oh,
There
yeah.
was always difficult moments, but it is what it is. And if you guys will excuse me for like 30 seconds, I have to run to the bathroom. So go ahead and have your fun. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Uh-oh, I might be a bad co-host. Uh, well, the cat sits over here, sitting here looking at me. Why am I talking to myself, basically? And Gizmo's over here not giving a crap, licking her paws for the millionth time. Mm. Yeah, I think I'm a bad co-host, but that's okay. What's everybody else doing? Huh. I appreciate that, Squish. At least, thankfully, this is not my panel, and so the responsibility really doesn't go with me. So I'm just going to sit here and follow with you guys, and if there's something to say, then I'll say it. Otherwise, we might just have some dead air. Who knows? Resi, Do you think I'm Cotty? I'm Robin, honey. Oh, Flower, Dago is taking care of a personal thing. Oh, it's okay, Resi. No, that's not gonna happen, Resi. Sorry. It's still morning for me, and I probably still would have morning voice, so no. And you're welcome for no. Nobody wants to hear that at this hour for me. Nope. There's no amount of begging. It's not really. No. Ah, Flower. Sorry, hun. Can't do it. I'm a big old mean person. I know. Well, goddamn, Dago. How long does it take? I don't want to know. Don't answer that when you get here. I don't want to know nothing about that. Oh, Lord. Resi, Resi, Resi. Ah. Flower, damn. You did not. Flower. As far as I know, he's happily married. He's probably as happily married as I am happily single. Yay, me. Oh. Hey, Resi, just make that warm water, because I would think that cold water wouldn't be fun. Ha 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 ha. Ugh, let's not even get on that subject. Yeah, I'm a couple of years away from 50, Stephen, and same. Ah, thank you, Heather. It's just really hard to come up with shit to talk about when it's just you, and I think somebody might have fallen in. Somebody better call the Tidy Bowl man. Some of my Gen Xers know who that is. Somebody better go send out a search party for Dago. Mr. Clean. All right, Squish. Have a good one.
I'm sorry. So sorry. I'm back. My wife
He's
called too.
here.
So
He's here.
I knew everybody was going to say I was upstairs blowing up the bathroom, and that's not
We
what
were
it
just
was.
about, we were just about to summon the Tidy Bowl man.
Yeah, no, my wife made it. She called me because she was at the store and was trying to check to see if I needed anything on her way home. So,
Oh, nice girl. Nice girl.
oh, I love my wife. She's amazing. Follow the Mac back to the okay, Flower. Haha, comedians. All you guys are so funny. Ha ha ha.
Uh,
Anyway, but thank you so much for holding up the fort while I was gone, Robin. I appreciate
oh,
it.
no problem.
No, we still got quite a few people in here, but
Yep.
I've been yeah, I'm probably gonna.
I can't guarantee entertainment value at this hour for me.
Oh, you're all good. You're good. I appreciate you. I do. I definitely do. They go out of breath. Maybe he missed all my comments. No, Flower. I'm checking them all right now. So, haha.
Yeah, some of them are colorful.
Oh, I know they are. I'm surprised Popper didn't say it, or did he?
I think you said a couple of little things.
Yeah, there he is. Flushing time. Yeah, nope, didn't do it. I went pee pee, and then I answered my phone. So you guys can all kiss my big fat Dago ass. Haha. Anybody that said that, I should say.
Yeah, Resley wanted me to sing, and that didn't happen because no, nobody needs that.
You heard me scream in the background. Resi, I'm going to beat your ass one of these days. I promise you. Between you, Strike, and Popper, I'm telling you right now. The three of you guys should be a fucking comedy team.
Are you, Resley, are you a man or a woman? I have no idea.
Resi is a woman.
A woman? Okay.
No. A woman.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm joking, hon. He's a woman when he does that stuff to me.
Gotcha.
And you can still shit through the computer, Strike first. Really? Come on now.
There won't be no singing anytime soon coming from Robin. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Popper started it. Of course, Resi. Popper started it. It's always Popper. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Popper. That's because Popper will just take all the shit and walk away with no issues. He doesn't care.
All right. Resi.
Now I'm gonna have. That's it, guys. It's gonna be an all-out thing. I'm gonna have Popper and Resi come up on panel, and you're gonna talk it out. You're gonna scream at each other and fight and call each other names and say. And each one of you has to have a roll of toilet paper when you do it. So
I'll sell the popcorn.
There you go.
$2 a bag. I'm super cheap.
Yep.
Lots of butter, lots of salt.
Yeah. I can't wait to get Popper back up here doing this with me because I miss him actually. Like I said, guys, for those of you that don't know this dude came in here the day one of my streaming, and we had both kind of passed each other on Twitter here and there, making our comments and stuff. But never paid attention to each other really. And he came in here the first day I ever went live, and I had everything all screwed up. And yeah, Rezi's the guy, by the way. I was just joking, but
oh yeah, I got that.
He's a smart ass guy too, but
yeah, I got that too.
Right.
All right, Rezi. I've subbed to you.
Yep. He came in here and we sat here and he typed and I talked for I don't know 2 hours with nobody else. I had two other people that popped in. One of them was Steve Billings to make fun of me, and then the other one was Isaac Guest to make fun of me. So anyway, I didn't know how to share it out the right way, and I didn't know all about that shit at that time. So it was kind of a joke.
It's a learning process,
right? And then 3 days later, he got up on panel with me, and we sat and talked for I think that was the 7-hour stream.
Yeah,
and I had I don't know probably 15 people in here for the longest, and then it started growing slowly, and then like I said, he was in here with me every day from day one, and I'd do anything for that dude. Anything. That's the and don't nobody else take this offensively, please. But he is the only person that I absolutely 100% trust to where I would call him and give him all my information. And
well, yeah, because trust is earned.
Exactly, and it's a 100% trust. Like I trust everybody else in here for the most part, like 75%. But that dude is like I call him my brother in arms. Like that dude is a good dude. So I don't care what anybody says.
There are people on various sides of the community, whether they come here or not, because some of them just don't want to be seen anymore, and I don't blame them after some of the crap they've gone through. But these are some of the people that have helped me when I've needed it, and of course I would trust them. But other than that, I agree with you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No,
And they absolutely know who they are too.
absolutely.
And now Morticia is one of them. Popper's one of them. You're one of them.
Thank you. Yeah, Popper, Rachel, and Morty, I have a lot of trust in. I mean,
Mhm.
a lot of trust. I trust you too. Don't get me wrong, but like
Well,
a
that's
lot of
cool. Thank
trust.
you.
And then Popper is the only person, on here that I trust the way I do, and I probably only will be. He's a real person, 100%. Of course, he keeps his stuff private, but he's got good reasons.
Oh, you have to. Yeah.
Right. I mean, and I'll leave that part of that alone because I don't want
I
anybody
got
to.
no issue people knowing my name or whatever, but there's
I
very
don't.
little I can share.
I don't either. Everybody in the world knows my name's Joe and everything else. That's fine,
Mhm.
but like it is what it is. So
And Robin is short for something else, but then again, that's only on my birth certificate. My whole life, I've been Robin.
gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
there's really no secret. And yeah, my last name's Compton. Deal with it. And what are you going to use against me, you know?
Right. 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 So yeah, I hope that his work schedule and everything gets together soon because I'd love to have him back. I will actually work my streams around his work schedule because we do really well together up here, and
Mhm.
everybody has said that. So, yeah, Resi, I think that's true. I did see that too. So, but anyway, enough about Popper. I don't want to make his head any bigger than it already is. So, swelling it up, brother. Swelling it
Yeah,
up.
he's a good person.
Yeah, he's a really good guy. He is. That's why I was super excited when him and Rachel were kind of getting a little closer and they're talking because I think they're both really great people and they both deserve somebody like the other one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's why I was so excited about that. So, um, but I will have to say one thing that if she ever hurts him, I'll have to slay her like a beast. But I know she won't, so that's not a worry.
God
Love you,
dang.
Rachel. Love you, Rachel, because I'm sure she's probably listening. At some point, she was, even though she's working. She amazes me. That woman is the only person I've ever met in my life that could be sound asleep and still be on YouTube and responding to shit. Good deal, brother. I'm glad to hear that. Actually, are you? I hope you're feeling better. By the way, did you like your stomach clear up and you starting to get some sleep and shit now? And I'll even try to make my streams earlier. That way he can be in them at night and go to bed at a normal time and get up to go to work.
Yeah, I
'Cause that's
remember Graveyard. It's a bitch.
yeah, and there's a lot of people that have had those issues. So,
Mhm.
but anyway, all right, guys, I gotta jump off here. I got some stuff I gotta go do. Uh,
Alrighty.
I love you guys to death. Robin, thanks for being up here once again. It's been
Oh, sure.
joyous. Appreciate you. Uh, Morty, thanks for being up here earlier too, hon. I appreciate that. Every one of you guys, thank you so much for being here. Popper, brother, I will talk to you soon. Anybody else, I will see you guys all soon. Love you guys to death. You have a great day and talk to you soon.
Have a good one, y'all.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye. All right, hon. Thanks for having me on.